And I'm grinding until I'm tired, 'cause they say you ain't grinding until you die. So I'm grinding with my eyes wide, looking to find a way through the day, a light for the night. Dear Lord, you done took so many of my people. I'm just wondering why you haven't taken my life. Like what the hell am I doing right?
Take me away from the hood, like a state penitentiary. Take me away from the hood, in a casket or a Bentley. Take me away, like I overdosed on cocaine. Or take me away, like a bullet from Kurt Cobain. Suicide, I'm from a windy city, like do or die. From a block close to where Biggie was crucified. That was Brooklyn's Jesus, shot for no reason. And you wonder why Kanye wears Jesus pieces? Cause that's Jesus' people, and game he's the equal. Hated on so much, Passion of Christ need a sequel. Yeah, like Rockefeller needed Siegel. Like I needed my father, but he needed a needle. I need some meditation so I can lead my people. They asking why did John Lennon lead the Beatles? And why every hood feed off evil? Answer my question for this bullet lead this desert eagle.
I'm grinding until I'm tired, 'cause they say you ain't grinding until you die. So I'm grinding with my eyes wide, looking to find a way through the day, a light for the night. Dear Lord, you done took so many of my.
Here you go. Sometimes I feel I gotta from these streets like a fiend for crack. You pulling me back, it's real, got a nigga going. Cause no matter the drama, the gossip, my heart is the hood, my dog niggas I rock with. Before you get clapped with the tongue with too loose, have everybody on the corner going, holding their mouth, shocked as fuck. I have it just get that boy out. And now there's blood on my Timbs. Snitches calling 1-800 Crime Stoppers. When they see me, they like, cause they want that $1,000. And not only that, police have gotta catch a fucking collar. And I'm out of here. Ain't no telling when I be back. Get rid of this gag. Dog, you know I flew. Hell out of Dodge. Nigga about this paper. Ain't no time to be sitting behind bars. Gotta get away. Fuck that. Never let a nigga take me out my zone. If he tried and blow him and go. With no remorse, kid. It's the cold heart. Queens nigga cranky retarded. You know. Get away. Fuck that. Never let a nigga take me out my zone. If he tried and blow him and go. With no remorse, kid. It's the cold heart. Queens nigga cranky.
Yeah.
I love Thayer's.
Too Hollywood to go Hollywood. Hollywood, too Hollywood to go Hollywood. Find out where your parents stay, tell my goons to go straight to your mama room. What's in your pockets? What's in your pocketbook? We think the Bible's a comic book. Bitch, this Hollywood too far from Hollywood, too Hollywood to go Hollywood. I got cocaine and so good, need a name, call it milk because milk does a body good. I got this heat on my way, so somebody better monitor the thermometer. I just see pussy and pussy ass niggas all day, and I ain't even kinda full. Hollywood.
You have to have some forgiveness in your heart. Hey, it was the month of love and Black History. That's all I'm saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
I think the reason that we should have that education is for the history and to understand why we should have that respect.
But that's top.
I want to get into this Dipset versus Lock, bro. This all
Meek Mills, man.
It'll have to be, if Drake did it, it'll have to be Drake and Kanye. It's got to be Drake and Kanye.
Watch what you say. Watch, you know.
Oh yeah, I don't already hear, man. And the whole thing was he stabbed Judy about 7 times. He stabbed old buddy, the running back. Who's the running back? That's some scary shit right there.
That shit look like it's stressing and
It's
drag.
gonna make you want to eat a dinosaur though, because
We do have us a new league in black. What's going on? What's going on? We are back. Of course, it's Friday, so you know we back with a new episode. Uncut Ishhh Talk. This is episode 63. No feelings. Got a couple things we about to get into, man. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. Perk, what's going on, Perk? Parko, we got Parko in the building. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. Yo, Nadia, what's going on?
Yo, what up?
How your week been?
I trying to get back in this school schedule shit.
Man, what? Shout out to all my parents out there, man. Shout out to all the parents out there, especially the ones that's got kids that's going back to school. Prayers. That's all I can say is pretty much prayers. I'm sending prayers out, man. There's a lot going on, man. Oh, man. And this is only 3 days. I think, 3 days. And we ain't even got to a full week yet, so, yeah.
Right.
And this is why everybody's still trying to work and everything. Definitely, though. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. What you mean, man? Hey, what you mean? So we won tonight. Game. Blood.
Oh, God.
Yeah, shout out Perk. Nah, man, you know, red is actually one of my favorite colors. So
Why,
I am
that's
one
like
of those
most
individuals
dudes' favorite color. Why is that? Why do y'all all like red?
It's always been my favorite color. I don't know why dudes all like red, but it's always been my favorite color. Hey, Perk, you gotta chill, man. We got a lot of indictment. Hey. I'm out here chilling.
I don't know about shit. This ain't.
I do not gang bang. I am not gang. Appreciate y'all coming through though. But yes, we definitely gonna get into it as far as New Music Friday. Got a lot of people coming out, but of course, Game being the main one. Bigger album, 30 tracks. Shout out to Perp.
I made it through.
Shout out Perp. Perp got a review on the Game album, Drillmatic. Okay. 30 tracks. Perp, you dedicated, bro. He be on it. Shout out to Perp and the content. Y'all definitely need to go check him out as far as his YouTube channel.
Hey, I had to do a lot of driving today. That's the only way I got through it.
I was at work and it was taking me time just to try to listen to it. Definitely. Let's see what we're gonna get into first.
What we gonna get into first? I'm ready.
Before we get into the music, of course. What's up, person? 20 and 30 for me. What you think? You like 20 out of 30? Come on, Parko. Don't be like that, Parko. I get what y'all saying, though, man. Shout out to the Game, though. Game is a phenomenal lyricist besides all the extracurricular activities or whatever.
Okay,
but before we get into that, let's get into somebody else who out here doing extracurricular activities, and it's my boy Irv Gotti.
Oh God. Let's talk.
Shout out to the Murder Inc. story documentary. Hey, it's actually kind of interesting. Like I said, one of the more interesting things, of course, is DMX, Ja Rule, Jay-Z, and that whole conglomerate. Irv Gotti bringing that together. Supposedly, that was the Murder Inc. group originally, if I'm not mistaken. But damn, I'm just trying to think what an album would have sounded like coming from them, just off that one track that was on Ja Rule's album, Vita Vici, I think. Yeah. Like it's murder, that beat, everything. And I'm like, around that time, them early stages, I think an album definitely would have been one of the best at that time. But where would their careers would have went, or what type of individuals would they have been if they would have did a full-on album as a group and tried to move forward. I don't know what that would have looked like. We got more to talk about with Irv Gotti, but I'm going to just try to give him his little credentials before we get into his ass, because we got to make sure, I mean, he did what he did. Murder Inc., whether you like him or not, was a successful record label. A lot of good people on that. Ashanti, of course, Ja Rule being one of the main acts. I mean, shit, Cadillac Ty, he had a damn record that was on the Fast and Furious soundtrack, if y'all remember. Of course, Vita being on one of the biggest records that Ja Rule had. I can't say Little Mo, but she was damn near Murder Inc. I mean, shit.
He was damn near Murder Inc.
But Lloyd,
Charlie
of
Baltimore.
course. Yeah, Charlie Baltimore. And, you know, like I said, Lloyd, of course. But yeah, we gotta give him his credentials. He has a couple people in there, but
hold on, talk about, didn't Nas sign with them for a while?
Shout out to Ultraviolet, bro. I ain't watching Elvis.
Ain't watching it.
I ain't Hey, if you want to watch a movie, Ultraviolet, go watch Cadillac Records.
Hey.
Shout out to Ultraviolet. Shout out to everybody.
Look, I just thought of scenes in that movie, and I'm just like, it's a
Death. Yeah, I forgot my man name he was playing, but yeah,
Chuck Berry.
Yeah, Chuck Berry. Yeah. Go check out Cadillac Records. But yeah, man, Irv Gotti. Before we jump into everything he got going on, of course, with Ashanti, the Murder Inc. story. Have you had a chance to check out the first episode that came on BET?
No. Is it on like BET Plus or it's just on BET?
I don't know, honestly. It's on. I watched the first episode on the internet, as far as BET.com. Like it worked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so okay. I don't know. They might be doing. I don't know if they're doing all the episodes on there, but it's coming on BET. I don't know if it's going to be on BET Plus. They might be waiting till after the whole season.
I don't have BET Plus. That's why I was asking.
Either.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. I don't either.
I got Sling, and Sling has regular cable, so if it came on BET, I can go back and watch it. But like, if it's like exclusively BET Plus, except for the first episode, look. That's like they let you watch the first episode of Rap Shit on HBO Max, but then they be like, you got to download HBO Max to keep watching.
Okay, Parker, I feel what you're saying. I'm from the South. We down here in North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? I was on some New York heavy in my early days, as far as when I was younger. I was on a lot of heavy New York music, but around that time when Jeezy and them started coming in, not even before them, it was 3-6 Mafia. As far as down south artists, I ain't really listen to UGK like that, but Master P, of course, Master P, Outkast, Pastor Troy. You talking about some down south artists like in the early days, yeah. But Irv, as far as the Murder Inc. story is interesting, like I said, as far as what they got going on, as far as him bringing in Ja Rule, DMX, and Jay-Z. They kind of giving those early stories of how him and Jay-Z kind of met or whatever. Jazzo, you know, who Jay-Z was with before he started really rapping or whatever. But him and Ashanti. Irv Gotti was on Drink Champs. Shout out Noriega, Drink Champs. Definitely one of the major podcasts out here you should definitely check out. But he was pretty much talking about Ashanti 20 years later. And remind you, Irv Gotti has been on Drink Champs before, and he kind of talked about her before, I think. This was maybe 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, this is 20 years later. And he's talking about a relationship that Ashanti will not, and continues to this day, will not admit to. Woo! Going to the grave, like, nah, I ain't, no, we didn't do nothing. I don't care if we got video, we didn't do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. What? But Irvin Lorenzo got it. He says, nah, we did that. We had intimacy.
Ooh. Yes, Ashanti is a lovely lady Libra. Wait,
once again,
we did what? With who? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not really just the fact that he's still talking about their relationship, if they had one allegedly from 20 years ago. It's the fact that the whole thing where, I guess, with her trying to get her masters, her redoing her original album, you know, the one with Baby and all of that on there.
Yo, so my thing is, you've grown and you claim you've had all these beautiful women, your girl right now bad, Why you sweating her? Why?
I always remember he's talking about something that happened when he was married.
He said he wasn't married, or they was on their way out, or
Man.
like separated, whatever. It don't even matter. My thing is, so many years later, you still you feel like you have to tell the world and shout it from the rooftops. Why?
And that's one of the, that's just the main issue. They're still talking about something that she is still ain't never talked about, ain't never mentioned, but you still got to keep bringing up.
Who runs around talking about their relationship online for the world to see? Like, I don't understand that shit. Like,
you know why?
Ain't no.
You're a you're a nigga.
My bad, y'all. But just to give some type of context on just how passionate Irv Gotti is still feeling about this alleged relationship.
Hurt.
But that,
beautiful
the
record.
energy,
Beautiful record.
That record came about because of our energy.
You miss that energy a little bit?
Not anymore. When like 20 years ago, when we stopped,
like fresh out of it.
I think I asked you this before, but I'm gonna ask you again.
Yeah.
You don't go on her gram sometime and be
absolutely not.
Come on, guys.
I'm being dead
black woman.
Listen, I'm being dead serious. And if I'm being dead serious, if you take a look at the, oh my God, what's this commotion going on in the stadium? We just found out what the commotion is. Nelly has walked in with Ashanti.
Oh my God. Wait, we're talking about, but you didn't know? You didn't know that?
I knew nothing.
I'm 10 years old, finding all this shit out. I'm just letting y'all know.
Let me spray some cream in the air so you get real.
That nigga hurt. That nigga still hurt.
Yeah, Parko.
And he lied. I know he saw that dress that Ashanti wore to the Fat Joe thing. I know
he said
he
something
saw
about
that
seeing something on Shade Room or something like that. So.
I know he saw that damn dress. I got a picture in my phone I got a picture in my phone saved of Ashanti in the bathing suit because I was like, body goes, man.
To have somebody talking about you 20 years later, I'm just saying, man, Irv Gotti giving me those vibes.
Myron?
So this is your apartment, huh, Diamond?
What do you want?
Can I come in?
Hell no, don't you ever come to my house again. I'm gonna call the police on you.
Why? I always make sure you get home safe.
Good God.
Please, please. I need you, please.
Let me in. Myron, help! Myron, please, let me in.
Please. This has been 20 years. Please, come on. Come on, Ashanti. Baby, please sing it one more time.
She won't do no reunion tour. She won't do that.
Don't want to do none of that.
Nothing.
No documentary, nothing.
Nothing.
You had him talking good, Parko. He had to inhale it a couple times. He still remember the exact moment when that happened, as far as when Ashanti and Nelly came into the exact game. You know how long ago that was? Nigga, Derrick Rose had a brush cut. Derrick Rose don't got a brush cut no more. You know how long ago this was? I don't remember man. I'm just saying.
Yo, some people just stick in your head like that.
Shout out to him giving that Ashanti a little bit more glow. Now she out here trending, doing what she doing. About to get a couple more shows booked, all of that. That's what's happening and making you look crazy. And everybody looking at you crazy. And speaking of people who think you look crazy, somebody who seems like y'all got a good relationship, and that's Fat Joe. Fat Joe pretty much came out and said, man, you seem like a sucker. I ain't got that video, I ain't get that all later, whatever, but I did check that out. But Fat Joe is kind of that person as far as like your real friend, somebody gonna tell you the truth. You might want to hear what they saying, but they gonna just tell you. And he said it publicly, being that you came on the platform as far as Drink Champs, as far as Irv Gotti, and saying what you said publicly. By the way, I think more than anything, Fat Joe was kind of coming off the reference as far as him kind of calling Ashanti out of her name too. And I'm a 50 fan, 50. But Ja Rule, he was kind of he was on it. He was like
he was kicking and laughing and rolling and egging it on, and they was all kiki and
he made a
laughing.
point to tell him, you know, you need to chill or whatever. He didn't say it like, yo, Bill, you need to chill. Like, you don't need to be doing that. He didn't say it like that. But you know what I'm saying? They in the moment and they doing what they doing. But he was kept on trying to change the subject. So I
was like, bro, I didn't make it through the whole interview. I watched somebody commentate on part of the interview.
Tony,
but like, I was like,
Tony?
Bruh.
Appreciate you coming through.
What up, Tony?
Hey, I watched it. I mean, I had a little bit of time to watch it. Well, I ain't watched the whole 3 hours. It's 3 hours.
Yeah, I
was
did
just
not
watching
watch
it because they kept. I was wanting to hear if he was going to talk about. He started talking about certain interesting things. Like I said, the DMX thing. That's what That's what made me say I got to check out the documentary.
80%. You spend 80% of your time talking about a woman that don't want you no more ever.
That's why I was saying about Ja Rule though. I feel like he was kind of trying to tell him like, yo, let's try to switch up the content. Let's try to switch up the subject or whatever. Give or take, Noriega did ask him that question, but that was that one time. After that, it was like that kind of bring it up again.
Yeah, let it go.
But it wasn't Noriega asking him about a relationship. It was really Noriega, I think, asking him about Ashanti and a documentary, Ashanti and a tour possibly. You know, like Bad Boy, what they've been doing recently about reunion tours or whatever. So, yeah.
Ashanti says she don't need your money. She don't need your time.
He
only stay relevant via someone else.
And that's what we're doing as far as talking about this type of topic. This is what he's relevant, but talking about Ashanti.
Who asked for this? Nobody.
And like I said, I don't feel like he had to do this, but some people saying he kind of did this for marketing too. Being that he had the doc coming out. Did. Yeah, he had the documentary coming out on BET and Tales coming back out because I know he got another show on BET called Tales that he got coming out.
But he didn't do nothing but make himself. I mean, yeah, the marketing people probably will go check it out because there's a lot of buzz around it and people gonna be talking about it. But you, sir, made yourself look stupid because you exposed. I don't know if he was trying to be vulnerable, but like the fact we can all see you acting, sir. You're acting. You hurt. Go get therapy.
That ain't acting. That no therapy he really session. Feeling it. Like the more you talk about them, the way he can go back to those moments that's 20 years or 20 plus years ago. Yeah.
He hurt and he need to go heal. Go heal your hurt self. Go to therapy, sir. Go find yourself outside of her because she don't want you no more. It's that simple. But no, he gonna remain in that hurt because it was a time for him, I guess, where he was happy and making money and blah, blah, blah. Sir, go be happy and make money and leave her alone. Like,
and that's the thing too. Besides the relationship, he want her to jump on that tour, and he need her to come around because that's an extra publicity and something more towards what he's trying to do.
So she basically the biggest artist from that record label. So
Ja Rule, the biggest artist from Murder Inc. You're not gonna do that. Ja Rule is the biggest artist from Murder Inc. And you know, if I'm saying it, come on now. Ja Rule is the biggest artist.
I'm not saying Ja Rule did not have an impact. I love Rule 336.
He didn't have an
impact.
That's
my shit. I'll go back and listen to that right now. But no, I'm just saying, like, as far as like relevancy, like, no.
I get what you're saying, but nah, Ja Rule's the biggest artist from Murder Inc.
Did more people watch the Ashanti versus Keisha Cole or the Ja Rule versus Fat Joe?
Definitely Ja Rule versus Fat Joe.
They did not.
I didn't forgot Ashanti did a versus against Keisha Cole.
She did it in the early stages.
I don't know why they did it. If they were doing some like acapella, what?
Stop.
Come on.
Stop.
No.
We're not gonna talk about people artistry. Can you do it?
Yeah, no. And I'm not talking about her artistry. I'm just saying the type of artist Keisha Cole is and the type of artist Ashanti is. I would have.
I get you on that. Okay,
this is why I'm saying it. Okay, this is why because you were trying to make it seem like I was going in on.
No, I thought you was.
No, I would have said Carrie Hilson versus Ashanti. To my opinion, as far as the type of music.
Carrie ain't got the hits though, sadly.
Yeah. Yo, Brillo. What's going on, Brillo? Shout out to the TV commission. Brillo had that kickback, I think, last night.
You think Sierra would have been a better opponent? Or no, because Sierra be wanting to date.
Hell, she ain't about to sit down either and be just sitting there saying she gonna get up and start dancing and no. It don't matter who it is. It ain't even just Ashanti. It could have been any other artist. It wouldn't have mattered. Sierra gonna be up there, goddamn, on some. Goddamn, Omarion doing what he was doing and shit.
Oh my
God! Sierra would have got up there on it. I feel music wise, yeah, Parko, maybe. Y'all, Ashanti got some hits. Sierra got some, but can she add it to them Ashanti joints? I mean, I remember.
See, like that's a fair argument. It's a fair argument.
Speaking of verses, while we talking about Irv Gotti, he also mentioned the verses. Who would Murder Inc. like to go against?
Bruh, he said Bad Boy. I was like, nigga, no, you wanted to be Bad Boy. That's what you wanted.
I get why he's saying that though.
And it's two different eras. Hell no. The early 2000s music against 90s music? No.
I got a versus then. Bad Boy versus Murder Inc. Let me know how y'all feeling about this. And like I said, Bad Boy is in a position of being able to have that nostalgia music with being able to have some updated music. And I think they even released this music around the same time Murder Inc. was out. So we're going to do a little compilation joint project. Bad Boy versus Murder Inc. versus.
This is no intention of being offensive to women by calling y'all bitches. My down ass bitches still my queen, Princess
Stop now, straight to the top now. That's what I need. Someone to truly understand how to treat a man. Come on, that's for you, baby. Girl, you made me believe again. If you happy, then be with him. Go ahead, mommy, breathe again.
I hate it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Diddy started rapping and I was like, I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, you talking about Diddy rapping?
Yeah.
Damn. I probably should have started where Loon was rapping or something. Just to be honest, like, we ain't gonna do Diddy like that. Right. It was Victory Classic. Diddy on it.
Do you like Diddy, I Need a Girl Part 1 or I Need a Girl Part 2?
Probably Part 2 still. Got G-Line, Mario and them on there. I know Usher doing what he's doing, but
Usher got it for me on the first one, man.
Maybe it might be the video, because them niggas come pulling up in motorcycles and shit. I don't know.
They do.
It might have been the video. Very 2000s.
Yeah.
Vests, everything.
Two different eras. And Rihanna is more pop. Rihanna got too many pop hits. Too many. Ashanti don't really have no pop hits to go against that hard shit. Rihanna. That damn dubstep shit.
20 pop songs alone. Whether she can go to some 20 ratchet songs alone. She got too many songs. I'm not trying to be rude to Ashanti or anything, but this is a Rihanna. You got to understand different atmosphere, Parko. Way different atmosphere. Rihanna is a pop star.
Rihanna could keep up with Beyonce. Not saying that she would win. I'm just saying she could keep up with Beyonce as far as hit for hit.
Parko said Bad Boy. He going with Bad Boy.
Okay, both of those songs did come out around the same time, I believe.
We're doing Murder Inc. versus Bad Boy versus. Since Irv Gotti brung it up in Drink Champs, my bad. I said Drunk Champs. Drink Champs.
Damn. You know what? I used to not like I Need a Girl Part 2 when I was younger, but as I got older, I started to like it for some reason. I don't know.
I'm going with Murder Inc. I like I said, the vibe, the beat. Ja Rule coming on there, like I said.
And then he got 3 females. He got 3 women. 3 women.
And I think Charlie Baltimore is rapping on that song too.
Yeah. She finished it up at the end. Man. Yeah.
Hey.
It's murder.
You want Murder Inc?
What did Ashanti say? She said she didn't want to do this no more.
She didn't want to do this no more. She didn't want to do this no more.
She didn't want to do this no more.
I'm sitting here like,
I don't mean to laugh at his hurt feelings, but we didn't need to know this shit. Nobody in the world needed to know about their relationship. Nigga, go to therapy. Internet is not therapy.
She didn't want to do this no more. I'm just looking at his fingers. She didn't want to do this no more.
I wish one of y'all would just start laughing. Cause
Yo, were there any women in the
What
room?
you mean, Marco? It ain't no P. Diddy hate. It ain't like that. No,
First of all, no. First
I
of
love
all,
that song. That's why I picked them. It was hard to try to find that type of track to go
no,
against with a Murder
we
Inc.
was talking shit about his verse on that track though.
I know, but I started coming up for P. Diddy though. I started kind of taking
You
up for
did,
him.
you did.
I was talking about classics, all about the Benjamins. That's a P. Diddy verse on that. Like I said,
Diddy had his shit that I do like.
Victory.
Like
that's a P. Diddy verse on that. No matter who wrote it, still a P. Diddy verse.
That's all I say. He
Don't
right.
do that.
Oh no, I'm doing it. Right.
All right, man.
Shit.
Sorry. Let's go to our next topic.
Next topic.
Like I said, I ain't trying to postpone the music. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Things I want to talk about with Game. Game came through. Hey, I want to talk about Meg too.
Okay, I know. I listened to both of. I finished both of them today.
I'm sitting here like, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping, so I played it for some people at my job. This is me, and I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah. That's what I thought. I thought I was tripping. She going kind of hard. But anyway, you brought up my man last week, and I hadn't really been keeping up with him, but he got some new news that came out about a home invasion or something. And Ezra Miller, and being that I am a fan, like I said, the whole comic book movies is coming out, and Flash is being one of the ones, in the fact that we got Michael Keaton coming back as Batman in this movie in particular. And this movie supposed to have a lot of things going on, being that I think he's supposed to be going back in time. A lot of things that might have ramifications as far as the DCU moving forward, or possibly that was going to happen before everything had got reconstructed as far as Warner Discovery and all of that. So Disney done been in the news damn near all year long. Like we in what August. He been in the news since damn near last year, if I'm not mistaken. I did. I already say October. I'm ready for that damn.
Because I'm not saying too. October.
But yeah, Ezra Miller, Flash. I don't know what's up, man. I have no idea. But the fact that this dude keep getting in everything he's getting into, now we're getting into a situation where it's like, are they going to release this movie? Because last week we talked about the whole thing they did with Batgirl and the stuff they've been not trying, but canceling pretty much.
How much money did they waste getting rid of Batgirl? They might as well get rid of this shit.
I think it was like 90 million.
Well, get rid of this
shit. They gonna let go.
Burn money. Burn this shit too. He don't deserve this. I don't care.
You talking about a whole movie though? You talking about with the directors? Like I said, they already pretty much is done.
It is right. There's a whole group of people that need to be paid. I mean,
yeah. That's the
is it
point.
Worth putting out? Is it worth it? Are people?
I don't even think it's the whole topic of people get paid. People gonna get paid.
Okay.
I think it's the work people done put behind this, and it's like
well, they put work. They didn't put any work in that whole Batgirl movie.
Yeah, they did, but this is a more familiar character, and we talking about bringing back a classic Batman, the Tim Burton Batman, Michael Keaton Batman.
Man,
we talking about bringing back Ben Affleck's Batman too. He gonna be in this movie. We talking about two Batmans. Not only that, everything. Supergirl, I think Supergirl supposed to be in here too, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot going on.
And start over. You don't like the Flash, Parko? Or you just saying get rid of this movie?
He might be just saying get rid of Ezra, Parko. Parko, you talking about just getting rid of Ezra Miller?
Yeah, plain simple. Bye. Get rid of the movie. You just wasted a whole movie, waste another one. Start over.
It's just the fact he just keep getting on. It's like every other week. Oh, I did something new. Right. And I think he did this certain crime anyway. This was like something that happened a minute ago, but it just came out because maybe he's being prosecuted or something happened with the situation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he said both. Damn, Parko.
Why you don't like the Flash character? What is it about her? What? It's just like, oh, he can run fast. I
mean, I would just like to see what they was able to do as far as bringing in these other characters, like I said, both of the Batmans and like I said, Supergirl, and just the story overall, because I don't know if it's going to be a Flashpoint story.
You still were going to watch it?
Yeah, I was going to see it. Okay. Not to support Ezra Miller, but just like I said, to see the movie overall, because this is something that I already been looking forward to before everything that started happening with him. But as far as the newest news and updates that they got with this movie, they seem like they coming up with 3 possibilities. And overall, the main possibility is the one choice that they thinking of as far as just scrapping the movie altogether and throwing it out. That's the main thing to me. There's 3 choices, but that's the one of the main choices, though, as far as them just getting rid of it altogether.
I mean, rich people problems. He does not give Flash vibes. He does not. And that's why
I ain't watched CW Flash, so I can't make a reference.
I loved it until they just got shitty with the storyline. And I was just like, oh, it was so cheesy and stupid. Man.
Y'all gotta let me know, man. How y'all feeling about this possible Flash movie? Like I said, featuring Ben Affleck's Batman, Michael Keaton's Batman, I think possibly Supergirl. And just, I think the little bit of somewhat of the Flashpoint story. And let me know how y'all feel about this possibly being pushed to the side or scraped all together, just like Batgirl movie. Like I said, this was one of the if not one of the most anticipated ones I was looking forward to. Like I said, not so much of the Flash, but like I said, getting that nostalgia Batman coming back. One of the ones I grew up watching. Jack Nicholson, Joker. Goddamn, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman.
They were like literal cartoons.
They was Danny DeVito's Penguin. Yeah, definitely. Let me know how y'all feeling about that though. Hey Tony, it's a lot going on tonight. I didn't even know everybody was. Hey, you know how we do. Shout out to everybody coming through tonight, and shout out to everybody that's streaming tonight. Shout out to everybody that got something going on tonight. But let me see. I guess we gonna head in. But before I jump into the music, because that's gonna be the next thing I'll jump into is New Music Friday. Let me do a versus before we do that, and man, I do, since we were talking about Irv Gotti and his whole obsession, and his whole thing was stalking Ashanti.
Look, Ashanti about to remix that. Who about to nah, then she would be acknowledging him, which she's never gonna do.
She ain't gonna never do that. She'll never give him that time of day or that credit.
Never, ever.
Shout out to Ashanti for always keeping it peaceful, being grown.
Keeping it classy, lady.
Hold on, man.
You good over there? Okay, so we're not. I cannot see the comment section because I don't run that part.
My bad. I had to make sure everything was going on. Seemed like it was tripping a little bit. My bad, y'all. Y'all know how it goes sometimes. Have a little bit of technical difficulties, but I want to make sure everything's straight. But before we jump into New Music Friday, like I said, I want to talk about the game and a couple more people. I'm going to get into this versus, and we're going to do scariest. Well, I'm doing craziest obsessed person in a movie versus crazy obsessed person in a movie versus. We're doing Fatal Attraction versus Fear.
What are you doing? Please don't go. I didn't mean it. Please, I'm sorry. I'll tell your wife.
You tell my wife, I'll kill you.
It only takes a phone call.
It's not here. It's not what I say. It's not here. It's not the way you see me acting. Nobody wants, but nobody has. You can't let them take that away from us, Nicole. It belongs to me and you. Okay? I love you. I love you.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? The last one.
Fear with Mark Wahlberg. And I think that's Reese Witherspoon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Craziest obsessed character in the movie VERZUZ. Both of these characters couldn't let it go. Both of them had intimate relationships with these person, and the other person wanted to break it off and let it go. They was done with them, and they couldn't.
He was just too fucking calm. I can't. When somebody say some wild shit and they that calm, believe him and they fucking crazy. I don't care.
Maybe he didn't know Parko. He didn't know.
Fat Joe said he didn't know. He said I ain't seen them together.
Shout out to everybody coming through. Parko, Tony, hello everybody that was coming through in the chat. Yeah, that's what that's what Nadia talking about, Tony.
He do. Yeah, Fear one. I like
y'all got me triggered.
I'm trying not to be triggered and shit. Like I ain't never had nothing that crazy, but I done had a nigga say some crazy shit in my ear, and I was like, "Ma'am."
Hey, Dad, that crazy bitch out there again.
Craziest obsessed character in the movie VERZUZ, Fatal Attraction versus Fear. Of course, the first one, Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. She shelled too. Might have got another scene for that, but she definitely shelled too. But like I said, the calmness with my man Mark Wahlberg and the way he wanted to let her know that, hey, ain't nothing wrong. We good. You just gotta give me another chance. And see, if you haven't seen the movie before, you hadn't seen what he had done previous to that moment. So you like, no, yo, just wait, just chill, just relax. And I'll be back later. Your daddy is the problem, though. He getting on my nerves. So maybe if I do something with him.
See? Like I said, he was too damn calm. I'm just like, red flag,
so you going with
red
Fear.
flag. Yeah. Believe people when they say shit. People tell on themselves all the time.
I just done seen both movies, and I know how Shelley does go, but I gotta go with Fatal Attraction, man, because I guess I like animals, man. And you throw a bunny in the like you boil a bunny, and it's like, yeah, I gotta go with Fatal Attraction.
Have you ever ate rabbit though?
Yeah. Well, no, deer. It was deer, I think. Yeah, it was deer, not rabbit. Barbecue deer grill.
I think deer.
So
Deer's good.
see, most of y'all in the comments going with Fear as far as Mark Wahlberg. I'm going with Fatal Attraction. Said my girl, I might have even chose Michael Douglas because he about to choke their ass up, but I get the whole, his fear was like, don't you think you're going to tell my wife? Nick, you can do anything in this world, but you're not going to tell. That's what you're not going to do. All right. Craziest obsessed character in the movie versus Fatal Attraction versus Fear. I'm going with Fatal Attraction. The deal said Fear. Most of y'all in the comments said Fear, so got y'all. All right, man. Have any of y'all, most of y'all, New Music Friday, one of the newest albums that came out today, Drillmatic, The Game. And we had a couple more new artists coming out today as far as singles, more than anything. Meg Thee Stallion dropped her album. And more than anything, I think this is her trying to get off 1501 certified as far as Old Buddy. She like, this is it. I'm out. I'm gone. She did it with a hell of a bang because this album sounds good, in my opinion. I like the production probably more than anything, but I like the way she rapping too. Like I said, it sounds like that whole Memphis sound. A lot of that old 3-6 Mafia a little bit. She even got that Houston sound on here, chopped and screwed a little bit. Some of that old UGK kind of tone in it. So yeah, definitely. Nicki Minaj, she dropped a single, Super Freak. Shout out to the hometown team, The Baby. Of course, I had to show him some love. He dropped a single, Waitress. I think that's as far as everybody that dropped new music today, but not before we do that, after we try to kind of jump into some of this new music, specifically the game, we gonna more than anything talk about this record, the game, Black Slim Shady. We gotta talk about that. But yeah, New Music Friday. Check out a couple of these people.
Bag and no jewelry. Is that cultural appropriation? Ask Paul if it's even appropriate.
Yeah, my bad.
Gotta hit him up, give it to him like Pac, run a nigga up. Tell a nigga what, I had the corner to pick him up. I got them killers with triggers that's waiting in front of him. ASAP, Harlem World, Mace that. Hit him with the Diddy, Glock 9, tell him take that. He always keep the clips on, the marble floor tips on. AP got the crib clone, yeah. Now she naked in the Rick Owens, I'm running around.
When you broke, they won't be. Hey, when I start getting money, I'ma tell you the truth. All the that was hating got their cut loose. You know a little business wanna put it in the news. They'll take it to the net, but I'ma take it to the booth. Give a and she'll take it to the moon. So I gotta smile, I'm fighting these kids cause it be status. Ever since my mama died 2019, I don't really know who I could trust. I was looking for anything, anybody looking for something to feel like something. I was hanging with them little tricks and keep the dick up inside it. You can smack it, you can grip it, you can go down and kiss it. And every time he leave me alone, he always tell me he miss it. He wanna F-R-E.
Fuck all these niggas hating on me. Yeah. Yesterday I fucked the waitress. I came outside with my plate, she was waiting on me. And y'all ain't talking about shit. She be telling me to smile when she ride.
What we talking about? A lot of good music. But game, these samples, nigga. What were you doing? What are we doing? Like of course, no. Yes, I enjoyed them, but it's just the fact that you chose so many of these classics. Ones in particular kind of stand out. Money, Cash, Hoes, DMX, Jay-Z.
What? Man.
I'm sorry. What? You spitting on that too. Game going in. ASAP Rocky.
He's spitting on that, but I look, okay. So you know the song don't start out like that.
Yeah,
and then it switch over to that, and I was like, oh, okay. And I thought they was gonna like.
And I like the way they put their spin on it. I do.
Yeah. But I thought they was gonna fade that out.
Douglas Rugged's Bone, that sample. And the features that stand out for me, y'all might be surprised. Twister.
Bruh. Oh, Twister had me in the car hollering.
Shout out to JH Reviews. I seen he got onto this before I did, and I seen him mention this, so I wanted to go check this out. Twister. Never disappointed.
I know my kids be looking at me like, Mommy, what the hell? Because I was in the car hollering. I was like, that damn Twister.
I tell you that back before he even when he finished, hit that back. Go back. FOXX. Run it back. We're going back. Bombs.
I swear to God.
We're going back.
That was me today. I was like, did he just say? Yeah, I had to keep going back.
This was definitely one of the best as far as features and his choices as far as features. Who else? Pusha T, 2 Chainz, standouts.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Songs. Man, it's 30 tracks, nigga. Like, damn. Like I said, Thuggish Ruggish Bone remake, that's a standout for me. The one I played, Home Invasion, I like that one.
So, like looking at the features, I was surprised, but not like surprised, like, oh my God. I was just like, it's just people.
Trap
like
Man, she going in.
I like Drizzy verse on Fortunate. I was like,
we talk about the game.
Why? Because it sounds like everything else that he done never done.
Damn, is this a lot of?
No, I'm saying what other people be saying. I'm just like, is it not true though?
Solid work.
Yes.
We're gonna have to talk. We're talking about albums of the year. Hey, and I've been mentioning
I was about to get on this. I swear to God, I'm gonna ask you this.
Yes, we're gonna have to put him in that conversation automatically.
He in the conversation.
He a legend.
Okay.
I mean, we gotta put him in that conversation. 30 tracks. 30 tracks.
30
but
tracks in
they
it.
not slept on 30 tracks. That's the thing, and he rapping on all of them. Every single track he's rapping.
I feel like it's just gonna be at this point what you gonna like what you like off of this album. You're not gonna like everything, but I feel like he was just trying to give us so much, and I'm fortunate. Yes.
Shit, so
They
I'm
got
gonna have to go back
Drizzy.
and check that one out. Like I said, 30 tracks. 30 tracks.
Bruh, I should have been
Art
liking
versus
it when I
Mind. I
went.
enjoy that one. I enjoy the
Mhm.
Mob Beat samples too. I know he got a couple of them on here. It seems like. Shout out to Havoc. I know he got some production on here.
Hit Boy.
Start from Scratch too. Another one I like.
Oh
Hit
yes,
Boy.
I like that one
Of course,
too.
Hit Boy. Hit Boy was executive producer. Even Kanye, he got some ones on
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Game always put in like a cheat code. Somebody said, yeah, that's a perfect name. Somebody said a cheat code is what he did. Shout out to JH Reviews.
It worked though, because like some people think they can throw all the cheat codes and shit, and it don't work out to be what they think it is. And this was worth the wait. To me,
Yeah,
I was
it was.
like, it was worth the wait.
And I
I'm
don't
glad.
have no issue with those samples that he did as far as Jay-Z samples, because it's some people out here that did certain samples where I'm like, yeah, no, y'all need to stop when y'all doing them samples. My opinion. It's recent material too, but Game, being the type of rapper he is, that's what we gonna talk about this nigga. Eminem.
Bruh.
Before we get to that though, Meg Thee Stallion. Meg. I'm not gonna say she surprised me, but damn, she did, because I was expecting a couple booty shaking music. She was coming hard.
Album.
Majority of this.
I love it. We wanted growth and she gave us growth. I'm glad, because I like she tried a bunch of different things. I like the song that she did with Lucky Day called Star. And that's not even her type of music, but I was like, I like it, but I like Lucky Day. I might be biased.
I might be biased too, like I said, because of the production, the fact that she sounds so much. It's the fact she rapping too, though. It ain't just the fact of the production.
Yes.
She's going hard. You can feel like she getting some shit off her chest. Like she coming in, spitting and saying what she got to say. But it's the beats. Like, damn, I wasn't expecting her to sound so hard or come so hard with not only the way she talking, the way she rapping, but the beats. Nigga, she got a song with Key Glock. It's probably the standout on the album for me. You know I'm a fan of Key Glock. But the way she coming in, rapping her two verses, and the way Key Glock come on, it was perfect. A perfect collaboration. Pooh Shiesty, she got a feature with him on here, but the ones I really like is some of the people from my hometown that I really like as far as standouts. Sauce Walker, a couple other people from Houston that she got on here. I gotta give credit where credit is due. Meg Thee Stallion did what she did on this album, man. Nigga, I'm bumping this. I'm playing Meg Thee Stallion. As far as a female rapper, yes, I'm playing this.
Yeah, I feel that's the way I feel. I'm like, finally something I can add to a playlist, because I feel like people, like, if you look at my playlist, you be like, you a Meg hater? No, I mean,
We've been talking about everything, you know what I'm saying, as far as music wise too.
It's just the content. I don't want to have this on, on every damn track, but I like she switched it up. My only critique, I like how she using different. She's you can tell she trying to broaden her vocabulary. The only critique I got for her is count how many times you say bitch and take some of them and like switch it, say it, find another word. That's it.
Like I said,
That's
she got some shit to get off her chest.
That's my.
She talking about men and women as far as bitches.
I know.
She talking about men and women.
I know.
Hey, I'm giving credit where credit is due. Like I said, she dropped some heat with this.
That's just a
I was not
critique
expecting
from artist to artist. It's a critique.
I was expecting some like that booty shaking music, like she dropped, like the singles that she dropped or whatever. So that's what I was expecting. Nicki Minaj, how we feeling about Super Freak? I ain't like it. I'm gonna just say that, but I'm saying it just off the fact that she been already dropping like that good rapping music for me already. What she did with Fabio,
she needs something that's gonna hit the charts, and what has hit the charts for her is the booty shaking music, the freaky dicky girl music.
I'm gonna say something though. I got an opinion on this. it kind of sound dated a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit. Kind of like Anaconda and that vibe.
That's exactly what I was
yeah,
about to say.
it
It
sounded a little dated for me.
I mean, she trying to see.
That's what time she on, Tony. She on lyrical trap Meg right now. She on that red hair. She on Tina Snow time right now, kind of. She sound like that single she had on P Valley. That's what it sound like. But yeah, what's up with Nikki?
I feel like Nikki trying to find who she is right now. I mean, as a woman, I know like you feel like a different person after you have a kid. Has she found that new person that she is? Her music don't sound like she has. That's just me looking deeper into shit. But I'm a deep looker. But like literally, her sound, she need to find what her sound is to her now. And I feel like she just reaching back, and she saw work, and now let's try it with this, and it's just it ain't working. But like I mean, it's a fun song. People are gonna dance.
You kind of want to see her go into the rap version realm of what Beyonce is doing with Renaissance. And not comparing the two, but just saying as far as what Nicki Minaj and where she at in her career, you kind of want to see her. And like I said, house music or what Beyonce did with that album.
Her to dabble, because we all know Nicki got bars, and she dabbled in pop. So
that's what I'm saying.
Nicki has a whole pop career.
It ain't even gotta be about pop. I'm just talking about taking it to that next level, not only with production, but just the way she rapping.
She need to find something new in her. That's all it is. She need to. It's in her. We don't know what it is. She got to find it. But I feel like she just trying stuff that she saw already work for her. And then also, the fucking world wants everyone to be young and look young, so she.
I think she's trying to test out certain things too. She's trying to see what might work. This don't work. Possibly she can switch it up. We're gonna see.
Yeah. We don't.
But other than that, my man Parker already said he ain't like with the baby drop. I enjoyed this. Like I said, I enjoyed it like, this is one of the best songs I done heard. I enjoyed it because I know y'all saying the baby kind of sound the same or whatever. I kind of feel like he kind of switched the beat up a little bit, kind of giving it similar to what Meg kind of doing with her album as far as that Memphis a little bit of sound. Or that beat. I like that beat, and I like the way he rapping. Like I said, when the baby,
I like the beat, and I like the way he rap on the beat because I like his cadence. But you can't do that for every song.
We're not gonna do that, Parko. Shout out Parko. We're not gonna do that.
No,
she might be working on something. She got an album I think coming out, so she might have a lot of songs on there featuring a couple of new artists. Lotto, City Girls, of course, who she been already doing stuff with or talking about.
No, she said she will not collab with City Girls.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. I feel like she might be teasing y'all.
No, she not. She probably gonna collab with Lotto.
I can definitely see her and Lotto collabing.
Yeah, I saw her congratulate Lotto when Lotto, bitch from the South went platinum or something like that.
Give me 1 minute right quick, but right back.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know what. I feel like Nikki can cook up some new shit, but like she just, I don't know, man. As a creative, it's when you have a block, you got a block, and you got to work through that shit. And I feel like she's just trying to do shit that she's already done before, but better. But I mean, honest critique, is it better? Does anybody like anything that she's been doing lately? And that's not a read. I'm not saying I don't. I'm just generally asking a question. If you don't like Nikki, who do you like that is a woman that raps? Do y'all like where the movement of rap is going? As far as like anybody can get in? Do y'all feel like rap should be gatekeep? That's a strong topic. I'm not saying it should. I'm just asking a question. And if so, who the gatekeepers? And what's the criteria to get in? You feel like people should take a history test to be able to pick up the mic? A lot of people will fail. We will resume in a few minutes.
My bad, y'all. My bad. But as far as New Music Friday, Baby, I feel like is the type of artist that right now he's releasing certain singles just to try to test out and see what people are trying to retract to, what people are going to give the energy to, that's going to kind of see the feedback. That's kind of at the point he at. But as far as New Music Friday, I feel like Meg Thee Stallion and The Game dropped some of the best as far as albums out today. But let's go into The Game. We got to talk about The Game. Black Slim Shady.
Rag and no jewelry. Is that cultural appropriation? Ask Paul if it's even appropriate for me to make that statement. Rude to me. How your date went? Did you re-dye your beard or get another facelift or do shrooms in your mom's basement until you nod and see spaceships and the aliens inside it come and tell you your talent's wasted? Then you wake up and you ain't shit. I know you fiending for a Dr. Dre base it. How ironic. And add it in the basement, and now I chronic. Cause I didn't had it with the fake shit. You never understood ebonics or cadence. I press everything like a weight bench, and every time the plate hits, you offer another playlist. Sorry it ain't working out, niggas shooting Billy Blanks. It's my winning speech. Why I'm here, I should really thank MGK, UGK, Tech 9, Uzi Spray. My other 12 personalities wasn't really in the mood today. Hi kids, here's some fun. Let's all say nigga once. Crashed the car, hit and run. Jumped out, hid the gun. Your fans want a rap guy, well fuck it, I'ma give him one. I came to put Slim in the box, but he already living one. Mr. Shady, don't be shady. Pick that pen up, don't be lazy.
Yeah, and that's The Game. Coming at my boy, Slim Shady, talking about as far as 50 Cent. He actually mixed in Haley in the song. Nah, come on, Parko. She dipped.
She started out
She might try to switch it up, and I wouldn't mind hearing Nicki on like that type of Meg Thee Stallion beat. Honestly, Tony, I wouldn't mind hearing on those type of beats.
First of all, damn, how you diss somebody with their own style and do it that way?
And he did it good, and I was sitting there like, damn, this nigga voice.
Everything. This nigga cadence,
a
flow,
10-minute
all
song.
of that. In a fucking, did you not see the video that he played for you in your head? Basically, like you saw what was going on.
He was doing early 2000s Slim Shady.
Story.
This was Slim Shady. That's why he didn't say the Black Eminem. This was Slim Shady. He put his whole voice cadence into that, everything. And like I said, he went into a whole perspective of Slim Shady at the beginning of the song and switched everything up and started dissing him. And I mean dissing him, going into him. Everything, Wigger, all of this, putting the do-rag on everything, making good references, good points. And not only that, the way he was putting metaphors on his ass, like, we always got to remember and always got to bring this up, 300 bars and running, this is The Game. This is what he does. More than anything as far as dissing.
When he said, your dad was 22 when he ate Little Debbie, I knew exactly what the fuck he was talking about. And I was like, nigga, what? Rewind. Did he just say what I think he said?
Shout out Tony. Facts, Tony. I mean, you gotta make that point. Him bringing up the whole point. I never listened to you in the club. I never heard nobody in the See, that's the thing. Are we gonna get a response from Slim Shady? And I'm glad you bring that up, Parko. With everything The Game said, I personally feel like as a fan, and I personally feel like being the type of rapper that Slim Shady is, Eminem is, he gonna respond. I feel like he needs to. And I feel like if you have other people starting getting word of mouth to this and saying, yo, he went in on this and the third, he gonna have to respond. Me right now, in my opinion, he need to respond. He need to respond.
As a lover of the sport of competitive rap, hell yeah, respond. As a grown person, like, please let this be about the art and leave
And we're
it
talking
there.
about the Eminem that recently released an album calling out a whole bunch of people, dissing a whole lot of people too. So, hey, now you got somebody a whole album, Kamikaze, if I'm not mistaken, was that album?
That's the one you talking. I thought you meant like recent, because Kamikaze was like what?
It's kind of recent. It's in line, maybe two years ago. I mean, it's recent though, as far as in Eminem's category and standards. Being that he's that type of artist that don't release albums like that.
I only listen to him, like, to me, his first 2 albums classic. Yes, that's the shit. If I ever felt like going back and listen to, I promise you, I
feel you, Tony. Ain't nobody holding Eminem hand. Oh no, he got to come back. He got to make.
He better not. Nobody else on the track. We need another movie. I need the rest of this film to hit. What's gonna happen?
More than anything, Parko is just competitive nature. He just coming at Eminem because I think more than anything too, a lot of people put Eminem in this whole top 5 category as far as being the most unstoppable rapper that nobody can go against, nobody can diss, nobody can touch, and all of that. So being the type of artist the Game is, especially being at the status that he is, this is 2022. You know when Game came out, what, 2005, if I'm not mistaken? And he's done this continuously. Nigga made, like I said, 300 bars and running. He dissed a lot of people. Jay-Z, he been dissing people since his career started. He been doing this. Joe Buttons, like I'm naming lyrics too, as far as lyricists, people who actually can rap. It does, especially if you're talking about Eminem music versus the Game music. I done said this before too. Game got way more replay value than Eminem, especially in today, 2022.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
I'm listening to the Game.
I went back and listened to the first one, and I was just like, bruh, I cannot really listen to this shit. Like, I can't. And it's not shit. It's not garbage. It's just shock value rap. Like, it was very shocking for that time. You gotta remember that was 1999.
Yes.
And this dude was talking about the shit that he was talking about the way he wanted to talk about it.
And that's just the Slim Shady LP. That ain't going into the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, that's a whole. Bruh, it's just so. The Game did his homework, and I love it. I love it.
30 songs, by the way. Again, I gotta keep putting reference to this.
Matthew, you brought Matthew back into this.
Saying. The reference is, like I said, Dr. Dre. He was making everybody bring it in.
But you could have signed the autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. Look, that's about the only song I listen to. That's
Parko,
like on the playlist.
I can't agree with that, Parko. The Game is definitely a phenomenal artist without Dr. Dre. He proved this on numerous albums. He done this. After the documentary, he did this. I ain't saying it was a top-notch album like the documentary, but he was able to show you that he was capable of making good music. Like, I started the show off with a song called My Life featuring Lil Wayne. Definitely one of my favorite songs of the Game.
Bro, I like the story behind that hook and everything.
Damn, Mike was about to fall.
Okay.
I got it.
Made me break this shit.
Tony. A whole Interscope. G-Unit, you know who G-Unit was at the time?
Like, nigga, how you come out and be a part of it and then turn your back on it? Fuck y'all.
When it gets the whole grain, it gets everybody.
He was the Q-tip for the group. That's why, that's
anybody remember G-Unite? And I'm a 50 Cent fan. 50, I'm fair is fair. I mean, I'm enjoying everything. I came from this coast as far as this timeline, and I was a G-Unit fan at the time. Not only that, Game fan. Documentary, one of my favorite albums. Like, come on, man. And I know 50 wrote a lot of those songs too. We're not even gonna act like that. Hey, shout out to 50. He did a Breakfast Club interview today. Definitely need to check out.
Who?
50 Cent.
50.
Breakfast Club interview without Angela Yee, because I think she ain't there no more. I feel what you're saying as far as him mentioning Dr. Dre, but I think it's in more of the situation that happened between them. You got to know, after he did the whole thing with G-Unit and 50, Dr. Dre didn't work with him no more. So he feeling still some type of way about that, being that he's a West Coast artist Dr. Dre, somebody he looked up to, NWA, somebody he always wanted to work with as far as a producer, as far as Dr. Dre. Game gonna always feel some type of way about that situation. I feel like somewhat understandably, but he made the choices he made. But man, I ain't getting all of it. As far as
that's niggas in their feelings, and they gonna have to sort that shit out. I'm just glad we getting great art from it. I mean, come on.
And that's the thing with 30 tracks. As far as this diss track,
worth listening to. That's the thing, man. The quality. He gave us good quality. He gave us quantity and quality.
Whether it was samples or not, he stuck with not making us feel like that we was kind of the Money Cash clothes. That kind of was the only one that kind of was like, yeah.
I feel like yes. I feel the same way. That's the one I was just like,
DMX, my dogs ride.
I know, right?
No, I can't.
About to be in the car. I was about to be in the car. Barking.
Swizz Beatz, classic. This is a classic one. Classic. I can't. Even with the one with Benny Siegel on the version with him, still a classic. But as far as this diss track, I feel like Eminem got to respond. In my opinion, I want to hear an Eminem response. As far as like Nadia said, just being a fan of.
I guess is this like the first time Eminem actually got somebody with some bars to actually battle back with?
People feel like MGK had a decent response and feel like
he had a decent response, but what did anybody? What is that on the playlist? Does anybody want to hear it? I got diss tracks on the playlist. I definitely got Ether on the playlist. Why? Because that song go fucking hard. And I listen to Jay-Z a lot. With damn it, with Ether.
Silence! I can't take this shit no more.
Hey.
I got what you said. That's understandable.
If Red I got on the fucking playlist. No, damn it. And damn it, I like this song too.
And that's the thing, Parko. That's why I enjoy this track more than anything, because we don't get this like this anymore. As far as these type of diss tracks, where you want to hear a response, where you feel like you gotta get a response. And I feel like this should be something where Flex is playing this right now. Bombs going off. Like, you ain't hear the Black Slim Shady. Maybe people gonna downplay this. I don't know. But I feel like it should
people
be
might
like
say
that.
It's corny. Like, you just rap like him. Well, can Eminem rap like the Game? Like, diss him back with his own flow and give us some.
I don't know, Tony. I might have to go back and go through the catalog as far as diss tracks. And you got to understand, a lot of people wasn't dissing Eminem at that time, especially in them early days.
No. Because Eminem was just always the weird kid that made.
He got another track on here where he started rapping fast, kind of, and he just going in. Like he say, I got to stop and take a breath. Like Game. This album is a monster.
It is.
Album of the year 2022. I'm loving what I'm hearing with. Like I said, Future got those good toxic tracks coming out, singles. Pusha T did what he did, but
don't you say Pusha T did what he did like that wasn't nothing.
I gotta say it like that when I'm listening to what Game is coming in doing and saying what he's saying. Am I sitting here saying it? Yes, I am.
So you saying we dry now? We was almost dry now.
It was almost dry, but right now that work. It ain't looking 100%. That product looking like it might be 50.
Oh no!
Might be cut in hell. Like they stepping on that Pusha a little bit. They might be stepping on it a little bit, Pusha.
No.
I'm sorry, the Game.
Pusha was on the album though. So.
The Game done cut the middleman out, and he going over there like Frank Lucas. I'm just saying.
But did you forget? What about Joey Badass album? He not in the conversation. Look.
I'm not even. I mess with Joey Badass album, man. I got the good vibes and everything, but lyric wise, these two niggas, no. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. Hey, as far as Joey Badass, Joey. And I ain't being funny. I love that album, but
you praise that album.
Pusha and Dave, you can't do that, and it's too early to think that I'm just getting off the Game.
Okay, You know what?
He wasn't rapping like this.
I
You know that he wasn't rapping like
to
this.
push you to say it though.
You
But
know
no,
Joey wasn't rapping like this though. Come on, be honest. He wasn't rapping like this on that album.
Stop.
He wasn't.
I feel like it's because they are more your style of rap. You just like they style of
you
rap.
done did something too. The fact that you said Joey Badass, and when he do the whole thing with it should be me, Kendrick, and J. Cole. Joey, no. Not right now. Not right now.
You say he's still wet behind the ears.
A little bit.
You know, Joey young. He's still in his 20s.
I don't mind that though because he acting. He doing a lot of things, but the album was still a good album. Do I put it in the album of 2022? No.
You know what?
No, I can't. You know you can't. Okay. Go ahead and admit it. You go ahead and admit it, man. Come on.
No, that's like you asking me. So that Drake album ain't.
I don't know about that, Tony.
Everybody kept saying they wanted to join the versus Tory.
In the verses, I don't know. Tory got too much, man. Tory got too much.
But
Shout out oh yeah.
I was trying to make some significance of the last track on the
Tony,
album.
Tony. Shout out Parker, Tony. Yeah, Game got a lot of good albums. That's what I'm saying, man. He got a lot of good material after the documentary.
First of all, the last song on the album, Universal Love, I was reading the people that's on there, and I was like, oh, okay, Chris Brown, Chloe, Cassie. I said, I know they don't got Cassie singing with Chloe. And I was like, that's me.
What's wrong with that?
Can Cassie keep up with Chloe in singing?
Who?
Chloe Bailey? Yeah. Can't nobody keep up with Chloe Bailey except for her sister and Beyonce.
That's a good one. Tony? I don't know. I wouldn't mind hearing that collaboration though, but I don't know, Nadia.
No, but anyway, so no, Cassie's not singing on the track.
Marco, if we talking about lyrics, no. Not no Jeezy and Ross.
What?
That didn't surprise me. I like that too, as far as him and Meek Mill being on that track. And I even like that sample. I forgot what original sample that is, though. I love that sample, though. That made me think about the Players Club, by the way, as far as that sample. And I know that's a track, the original track, I think, on the Players Club.
Oh, no.
I love all the samples on here. And he able to mix that Southern sound, too. He ain't even throw it in heavy as far as the Southern sound, but as far as the samples from certain Southern tracks that he did.
Yeah, I realize I need to listen to more Southern music because I miss
shout out to the samples from the West Coast tracks too, and being able to make them sound Hit Boy. Everybody, London on the track, people was able to collab good and make these samples sound up to date. Where it didn't take me back and say, "Oh, this making me think about the original track." Besides, like I said, Money, Cash, no.
It sound up to date,
man. Parko, I remember the Pippa Curly video.
Officer Ricky.
Oh, that was a good day. That's when he did the whole little sex tape too with his man 50. Took his baby mama shopping. Shout out 50, man. Breakfast Club interview. You already know it don't change. It stays the same. All right, man. Wow. I see how y'all feeling. Y'all gotta let me know though. Do y'all want to hear Eminem respond to the game? I definitely want to hear a response. I need that. And we definitely going to jump on here as soon as we hear it. We might have to do a little reaction to Eminem coming out with a response. We'll have to do a reaction to that. I'm going to do like a versus. I'm going to do like the Black Slim Shady versus Eminem response. And we're going to do a whole reaction to it. Shout out to everybody coming through tonight. Appreciate y'all coming through. 30 track album?
No, nigga, go sit down somewhere, please. Please go marinate. Go on vacation.
This is the second album.
Yes.
So we got a double versus mine. Heart was the first album, and mine was the second album, Tony.
Yep.
Oh no, he done dropped 2 albums already.
Oh God. No, and
if it sounds good like this, I'm not mad at it.
So have artists been proven that simmering and sitting down and actually experiencing life before they make another album makes a better album, huh?
That's what it seemed like with Game. The Game done had a lot of life experiences before he came out with this album.
Yeah.
A lot of things he done had to deal with.
Yeah. A lot of death, man.
That too. And even legal situations he done had to deal with or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
That's important, Tony, but we not gonna gas it. If that shit sound corny and whack, we gonna give it them horns. Please pass the mic. We're not doing that over here. Hell no. We're gonna call it like we see it.
What he gonna say? Clarence parents.
I don't mind him doing that fast rapping, but we better be able to hear what you saying too, Eminem, because we was able to hear what the Game was saying. Y'all let me know though how y'all feeling as far as new music. Friday, the Game, Drillmatic, Meg Thee Stallion. What's the name of her album?
Something about
I thought it was Traumatized. Some shit.
Traumazine.
Oh, Traumazine. And Nicki Minaj single, the Baby single, and everybody else. I know Fabulous dropped something, but I forgot to throw it on here.
Ari Lennox dropped a new. I sent it to you. She dropped a new single.
Oh, I gotta see that then. I ain't man. All this a 30 album, a 30-track album came out.
I know. I told you I made it through both of them. I was shocked. I was like, man, I'm gonna be listening to music all day. But being in the car, I didn't listen to both of them.
Credit is due. I couldn't do it. Horror. I guess we'll jump over to a topic as far as horror. Have you ever seen any of the Stranger movies?
The first one.
Okay.
Movies
I seen both of them.
Where people don't talk at the beginning of a movie,
they don't talk at all as far as the strangers. Well, the girl do when she knocking on the door or whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's very minimal talking. It's like, are they gonna say something? Like it's right, just them not saying nothing create so much tension. It's like, what the fuck? I need y'all to talk. Say something stupid. But yeah,
I enjoy the tension and build up.
I did.
Especially if
I was mad.
Enjoying the characters that you following or whatever. But the first one was kind of irritating because of the couple, and you kind of feeling like y'all need to. There's certain shit y'all feel like they could have done. I might have to go back and watch it. I don't watch that one like that, and I ain't rewatched it in a long time. The second one, which I think is called The Strangers Pray at Night, it was kind of dealing with some characters that I actually like, especially kind of like this family dynamic. A mother and a father, a brother and sister, and you definitely enjoyed the brother and sister somewhat. But we had somewhat of a versus involving that brother and sister when he didn't want to shoot the gun.
Dumb.
Kind of make you upset, it do. But as far as The Strangers, we supposedly have 3 new sequels on the way. 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And I'm like, so y'all got a whole new trilogy planned out. And I'm like, how much traumatizing y'all can make somebody? Like, how much torturing can you do somebody? Because I'm hoping y'all gonna switch this up, because these movies play out as far as people being pretty much tortured, as far as killing them or chasing them until maybe you want to kill them and you don't feel like killing them at the moment, but then you want to just stab them a couple times, but like, go ahead and run a little bit. I want you to hurt, but I don't want to kill you at the moment.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's like a predator playing with his food. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna break your leg, but
Tony,
crawl away.
Eminem gonna have a lot of references if he do come out. So you gotta understand, he about to probably go into the accolades and go find some history with the game. Everything ain't peachy.
I don't know. It's gonna be so.
And you mentioned our daughter. You gotta remember, I ain't even played it, but he mentioned Haley, if I'm not mistaken, as far as the game. And remember last time what happened when Ja Rule mentioned Haley. Oh, okay, Tony. You just like Nadia then. The second one went light as far as more theatrical as far as that first one was. It came out in theaters, but it still like kind of was not there that long, and it probably hit straight to streaming after that. But as far as getting 3 new sequels and possibly a new trilogy, I'm kind of interested in seeing where they can go with this. Like I said, I didn't hate or I didn't dislike those first 2, But as far as the way the build up was, it was like, are these niggas gonna live, or we gonna just keep killing everybody moving towards the end? Because even in part 2, it was like they ain't killing everybody. Like these niggas is just dying continuously, like multiplying. Ain't nobody looking like they gonna survive or make it. But that also put you in a certain paranoia where you don't feel like you don't know who you think gonna make it or who you don't think gonna survive or whatever. As far as following characters that you actually care about, but you don't know who gonna survive or make it. So shout out to the strangers. Let's see what's going on. Possibly get some news later on this year as far as them making these new trilogies or whatever. Of course, VERZUZ. Uncut is talk, low key cave. You know you watching us. You know we doing VERZUZ. We already did collaboration, Bad Boys versus Murder Inc. Craziest obsessed character in the movie VERZUZ. So I guess we'll do it saddest death in the movie VERZUZ. Saddest death in the movie VERZUZ. We doing Set It Off versus Titanic.
I'll never let go. Jack. Jack. Jack.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. I wasn't crying and I had something in my eye.
Sorry,
Make sure I get myself together.
I had an emergency with the cat.
Oh, you good. You good. I'm trying to get myself together, too. My bad, y'all. Saddest death in the movie VERZUZ. The deal, did you get your chance to see what we doing?
No, what we doing?
We doing saddest death in the movie VERZUZ. I see a couple people in the comments. I'm gonna get to y'all. We doing Set It Off versus Titanic. Saddest death in the movie VERZUZ.
Jack. I'll never let go. Jack. 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 There's a boy, Jack.
I got it. Bruh. Anyway.
Y'all can act like, man, it was the early 90 days, too. That they'll Set It Off, Titanic. Y'all gotta let me know who we going with. Saddest movie death. Saddest death in the movie VERZUZ. Saddest death in the movie VERZUZ. All right, Parker.
Man, yeah.
Parker said Titanic. Said that little boy for coming through. Oh, you watching Titanic right now? What you watching on Pluto? I think they be playing it on Pluto. But saddest death in the movie versus Set It Off versus Titanic. Y'all remember the scene with my girl Queen Latifah, man, Cleo. Goddamn, she let my girls out the car. Tell me, all right, y'all run. Lit up the cigarette. Goddamn, hit the hydraulics. That was the scene, man. But I'd understand because my boy Jack, like, and I always ask, because both of them not got on it. As far as that little door thing, they both couldn't have got on it. I'm just asking, they both couldn't have got on it. But Jack being who he is, who he was throughout the movie, him sitting there, make this promise, you gonna survive. Not me. You just make sure you make it. I get why y'all somewhat picking Titanic. I get it. Because it wasn't just about freezing to death. These niggas could have been out there with sharks.
No, if they exactly, if they really wanted to, I don't care. I know they did a whole Mythbusters episode about this. Could they both have fit on the damn thing? Yeah,
that's what I'm asking. I mean, goddamn, Cleo was in a car by herself, surrounded by SWAT team and everybody.
Yeah, she went.
And even after they was done, these niggas still got. She on the ground, stretched out. They still. You sure she ain't no zombie? Nigga, this ain't walking. Why is y'all walking like?
Right. Just extra excessive. But no, to me, like, if he couldn't have lived, it's a shame that he died. But it is fucked up that they did just go ham on her body. Like, it was just like, empty your clip. Like,
and while she turning around, my man freezing to death. After he done went in through everything, getting arrested on a boat where they were about to drown his ass.
He wasn't even supposed to be there.
Rose is giving me Ashanti vibes. Like you gonna sit in a water for? Like, damn. What? Damn, Jack ain't giving you the Irv Gotti vibe. Like you gonna really sit in the water? Like you ain't just gonna nudge over a little bit?
No, cause no.
Like, we might be out there. My legs might
be maybe we gonna exactly. We would have found a way to balance out this shit. Like if we had to, all right, we gotta lay like this. No, ain't no way I would have stayed in that water. No, man.
You gotta understand what we imagining is not what was going on out there, and the temperatures that it was out there. It was a whole iceberg out there. It was cold.
Iceberg.
So maybe they didn't have to worry about sharks. Because niggas sharks might like, man, what the fuck you crazy? Damn cold out here. Finn. Gotta go to the summer.
Because don't they get a certain temperature, they hibernate or some shit?
I don't know. There was other shit out there probably though, because we still don't know the depths of the ocean. So and then they still find everybody. So somebody definitely. Anyway, I ain't gonna do that. Shout out to Titanic, man, because we actually watched Titanic in school too.
Wow.
The saddest scene in the movie versus Set It Off versus Titanic. I'm going with Set It Off. Jack kind of gave me simp vibes, so I kind of can't. He was kind of sipping a little bit. It's like, nigga, you sacrifice kind of your homeboys too. They niggas they followed your ass on this boat, but you were so busy following Rose. And they was trying to get your punk ass off. Niggas got hit by a whole goddamn, what's her name? The Titanic, whatever that shit was, it slapped his ass in the water. My man got shot. Goddamn Rose. I gotta make sure Rose good.
I mean, she let him hit it raw in the back of the.
Yeah, windows are fogging up. Yeah, you right. That was over then. I think he was younger than her. And the way and the fact after she held his ass, she held him. Come here.
She had that nigga vulnerable.
Held him. I'm gonna take care of you, baby.
Oh God.
I forgot about that. Afterwards, he did hold him. Damn. That damn Rose, aka
Babe.
Out of the night.
Exactly.
Damn choking goddamn jackass.
Oh God.
All right, man. So what scene you going with? I already chose Set It Off. I'm going with Chloe. That was like too much.
Look,
y'all already had it surrounded. Y'all could have shot in the leg and it would have been over.
You persuaded me to go to Cleo.
Okay. Why? Jack. So you because it's the simp vibes from Jack.
Yeah. So this nigga got hell. No, I'm
you gotta
sorry.
remember, the boat. He was like, "You get on the boat. I'm gonna stay on the Titanic." He was already ready to go. We got it. Rose said, "Damn shit, that wasn't that bad in that backseat. Let me jump off this little boat. I'm gonna stay here with you." She jumped off.
I remember. Oh, no.
So we're going with Cleo though. Saddest scene in the movie. I mean, saddest death in a movie versus Set It Off versus Titanic. We're going with Set It Off. Cleo.
They could have figured out a way to get him on there though. We already acknowledged that.
You man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. So I know somebody said Titanic already, hands down. Shout out to Parco. Oh yeah, Lou Boy and everybody. Y'all pretty much saying Titanic. Okay. All right. Topics. Jamie Foxx. I don't know if any of y'all familiar with the original Spine that came out, I think around 97 with Michael J. White. I actually enjoyed that a little bit at that time. Can I enjoy it today? I don't know. John Leguizamo in there playing a fat clown. Kind of silly. I'm not familiar with the DC's comics though as far as Spawn. But what really caught my attention with this is that they kind of announced this a long time ago with Jamie Foxx supposed to be playing Spawn. But we hadn't really heard any updates or anything. But recently we heard something as far as Jamie Foxx coming out. And I think the creator behind Spawn kind of been talking about something. But now that we're hearing Jamie Foxx saying something, look like they might be moving forward with this because he is saying that his Spawn reboot is going to be special and original compared to the Joker movie. Not saying it's going to be like the Joker movie, just saying it's going to come probably from that. You can't really say real world aspect because Spawn is not the character from the real world. He got a lot of special abilities.
Like what?
So,
I don't even know who Spawn is, but I know the movie you talking about. But I
that's the abilities. I'm not familiar with him as far as his comic book lore like that either. I just go off the movies too, as far as Michael J. White. Shout out Blood and Bone. Y'all know Michael J. White and who he is. I don't know why this nigga ain't been in no DC movie or Marvel movie yet, being that he's like a straight up professional martial artist or whatever. Same thing y'all did with Wesley Snipes and Blade back in the day.
People.
But I know my boy Michael J. White got certain standards too, so he might not be with that Hollywood. Yeah, he might be having certain. Yeah. Shout out to Madea though. No Tyler Perry. Well, then I forgot he was in a Madea movie.
What?
Why did I get married? Oh, no, I ain't saying it. Shout out to Tyler Perry. I'm just playing. But anyway, I wouldn't mind seeing what they got going on with this as far as Spawn. Like I said, I was a fan of that original Spawn movie as far as Michael J. White back in the day in the 90s or whatever. It was silly. It had some very, very bad CGI. Understandable, 97. But still, you had certain other movies out there that was kind of, I don't know. That shit was horrible. It was PlayStation, great PlayStation, 90s PlayStation graphics, horrible. Straight up, CGI. I don't know if it was even CGI. That shit might have been like on some PC type shit. And when I say PC, I'm talking about dial-up type service back in the day. But anyway, Jamie, we got a lot going on. I'm trying to see what's going on. By the way, that movie we supposed to be reviewing Monday, the Netflix day shift shit. I hope you get a chance to check it out. We'll talk about it.
Ooh.
Man, good God almighty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Oh man. But anyway, this is why I'm glad we doing this. I'm hearing about comparisons to Joker being that they had a very good kind of story as far as Joaquin Phoenix type of character he was playing. Well, Joaquin Phoenix. Shout out to Nadia. You always corrected me with that because I want to call this nigga Joaquin Phoenix. I be used to saying that shit from Signs. I'm familiar with him when he did that shit with Mel Gibson and M. Night Shyamalan. But going back to that 97 movie with Michael J. White, let me know if y'all want to check out Jamie Foxx playing Spawn in a movie sometime soon. Like I said, we haven't gotten any confirmation as far as filming or when they're going to begin the filming on this or even who is doing New Line Cinema or somebody else. I don't even know anything about that. So y'all let me know if y'all are looking forward to Jamie Foxx coming in playing Spawn and getting not a story like Joker, but coming somewhat with originality like Joker tried to do. More down-to-earth story or whatever. probably get Spawn kind of being like an outcast or something and trying to get him or whatever. Let me know how y'all feeling about that. I know what you're talking about, Lou Boy. You talking about the animated series. I never watched that one. Parko. I'm gonna have to sit, man, on Parko. The action scenes, even, and when Snoop Dogg come on, you got like, let me say this. Somebody say a line, West Side Forever, motherfucker. I'm just asking. Is that something that a move? West Side Forever, motherfucker. All right.
We'll see.
Not saying that could damage the whole movie. I'm just saying that's what type of dialogue we getting in this type of movie.
I feel
West Side Forever, motherfucker. Okay. But anyway, before we move on as far as finishing up verses, IDRIS ELBA, he got a DC project that he did, what he's working on. Of course, he just did something with Suicide Squad as far as him playing Bloodsport. Did you get a chance to check out Suicide Squad as far as James Gunn version?
No.
That was a pretty good one, rated R. I know the one David Ayer did with the other Joker as far as the game version Joker that we got with Jared Leto and Harley Quinn as far as Maggie Robbie or Margot Robbie.
Margot.
Yeah, that Suicide Squad with Will Smith and them. Yeah, that wasn't that good or whatever, but the one that they did with James Gunn and them, that was pretty straight. So I don't know if this
came back or it was different people.
Some of them. Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn, she came back. The dude that played Ric Flair, he came back. A couple people came back. Some of them, like I said, them the main two I know that came back though.
Oh, yeah.
But he was kind of like that replacement for Will Smith character because they probably had asked Will Smith, but he was probably busy or something. I don't know. Yeah, because he kind of had that familiar tone or weaponry or characteristics of the other character Will Smith played, which I forgot the name of his character he played. But yeah, I don't know if he's going to be playing this same character, but I know he got some type of project coming out with DC. I don't know if it's going to be a different character or the same character. I don't know if he's going to have a show coming out similar to John Cena's Peacemaker, who was a part of the Suicide Squad that James Gunn did. But I'm interested in it being that I did like what he did with Bloodsport as far as what he did with James Gunn's Peacemaker's movie. So I wouldn't mind seeing him do another project or DC project with that same character or something different. But I wouldn't kind of understand them doing something different, being that he already played a character in DC as far as Bloodsport. I don't know how that would work as far as him playing a different character. So it's got to be something dealing with this familiar character as far as Bloodsport. Parko. See, you laughing, so you know it kind of got the moments. You know at least. Yeah, Parko, that was good. I enjoyed it. It kind of got silly moments, but it get real serious towards the end. It got some good little dramatic moments.
His name Deadshot, right?
Oh, that's who Will Smith character in the first one. Appreciate that. Shout out,
I
Lou
was
Boy.
actually right. I don't be trying to say shit because I ain't going to embarrass myself.
But yes, y'all let me know how y'all feeling about IDRIS ELBA possibly getting a solo film or a show based on a Bloodsport character, because I cannot see him possibly playing any other character, being that he already has played this character in the DC project. So y'all let me know if y'all plan on seeing him playing this character in a movie solo or solo TV show similar to John Cena's Peacemaker. All right. Me and Nadia recently did a review. Make sure y'all come through and check it out. I know we was late with it, being that it was my fault, but we did no spoiler movie review. Being that we did that, I kind of wanted to do a little verses. What we got? Alien Invasion kind of verses. So we are doing craziest scene in the Alien Invasion movie verses. Once again, craziest scene in the Alien Invasion movie verses. Being that we just watched some crazy shit in Nope and all the thing that was going on with it, we're doing Slither versus The Thing reboot, which I think came out in 2019. No, maybe before then. I'm not sure, but I know it went to 90s or 1980s. It was a reboot as far as the thing, and it was supposed to be a prequel or something like that. So we doing craziest scene in the Alien Invasion movie versus Slither versus the Thing reboot.
Oh God, Grant.
I'm gonna shine up my boots. I'm gonna go into town. I'm gonna scrape up $20. I'm gonna throw it around. I'm gonna buy me a dance for this lovely lady that I see. And when our dance is through, I'll say, will you marry me? I'm gonna shine up my boots.
Who thought of that? Who? Why? That's some shit I could have went my whole life without seeing. And then the first one, I'm just like, what the? I don't care. The first one, oh man. I got so many problems with the first one that I just have to say that one. Whichever one was the first one, that's the shit. That's the worst. Cause I mean, like, as long as I'm not home, dude, who face getting more that little beast of a creature, like, is it stuck in like mid transition?
You talking about the Thing reboot?
Yeah.
He's stuck in the process. Not really stuck in the process, but he's like in a rush, or almost in a like. His transformation ain't taking the time or the process it did, or should have been able to. In the max that he's trying to survive as far as the alien creature, the way he's trying to transfer his body into the other dude as far as cloning him, which looks horrific. It looks CGI, but the shit looks horrific. And he, please shoot him, set him on fire, hell, set me on fire. I don't give a damn, but I don't want this to happen to me. Whatever you do. But the whole chest shit, Slither.
Yes, like I literally gagged. I gagged. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh,
like,
I knew that. I knew that. That's why I got that for you.
Nasty bitch. What type of shit is this?
I'm like homegirl from I'm like homegirl from Green Inferno when she realized that they was eating her friend. She was like, "Fuck this, fuck that, kill me, just kill me, don't touch me with that. What the fuck?"
Facts, little boy. String a bill. Parko on. See, Parko, I was on Nope later, and we just did the review for Nope or whatever. Long story short, the whole scene with that, and I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen Nope as far as the new Jordan Peele movie, but it's got a really, really messed up, unsettling scene in there as far as Nope. So that's why I chose this versus. As far as craziest scene in the Alien Invasion movie versus Slither versus the Thing reboot. And like I said, I already done some crazy scenes out of the original Thing. We done already. But the reboot, it's got CGI bad. It ain't got the practical effects like the original, but it still got some like bad, unsettling scenes that kind of stick with you, like that scene I just showed.
Man.
So what you going with? You going with Slither? I knew
it. That shit nasty as fuck. It's like, first of all, you, sir, and then it's like, ugh, like, what is that? What? No, kill me. Shit. I would have tried to run. I would have been fighting. He tried to, Hulk strength would have came out. All my adrenaline, bruh. What the fuck? No, don't touch me with that. Shit nasty as fuck.
Somebody's face melting. Well, not somebody, a creature's face melting off my body, and him getting comfortable and starting to plant his body into mine. But I get what you're saying, because 2 testicles coming out of somebody, tentacles, my bad, coming out of somebody's chest and going into your chest. Neither one of them is comfortable. But I guess clone my black ass, because I don't want that shit getting into my chest and looking like it's gonna take a while. Look like my man might have been going out pretty much after his face was getting collected, and that was it. I still don't want to go out either way. That's why I chose those 2 scenes in particular, though. I gotta agree, Slither. And I think y'all gotta let me know in the comment section who y'all going with. Craziest scene in the alien invasion movie versus Slither versus The Thing reboot. We both going with Slither. Before we finish off versus, I'll get into one of my last topics. Friday the 13th. Finally, a lot of legal things has been going on as far as the rights behind Friday the 13th. But look like we might be finally getting something done, because look like we're going to be getting a possible update. Because, of course, being that this is one of the most popular slasher franchises, they want to get something new out. Of course, money.
Capitalism.
Oh, yeah.
Over art.
Oh, they might try to. No, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna agree with you. I ain't gonna say that. I was trying to. I ain't gonna say that.
For what? He's still at the lake killing people? Oh no, he's in Manhattan killing people. No, he's killing people in space. What the fuck else are you about to do with this
draw. Little boy, you going with The Thing? Oh, okay. You got somebody saying The Thing. I get what you're saying, because the fact that he was looking at him while he's sitting there on the ground, he can't move because he's injured. And he's sitting there telling him, the alien looking at him like, I'm coming to get your ass. Don't worry about it. I'm on my way. Like, I need that body. Need your body. Want your body. Shout out Parko, Lou Boy. But yeah, we might be
don't
possibly
take me
getting
back to your TI days. Oh my god.
Oh man. Brush cut, head to the side. No, this one brush cut, head to the side. This is TI in the suit. You can have whatever you want.
Yeah,
the Thing said that once I clone you, you can have it. I want it too. But yes, Jason Voorhees. And what you were saying as far as everybody, as far as them doing and working on these remakes, we almost got a found footage Crystal Lake movie. Like, that's the point where they was getting to. So yeah. Do I want to see a new Jason movie, Friday the 13th movie? It depends on what kind of the story they coming with. If they trying to do something similar to what they did with 2018's Michael Myers as far as Halloween, maybe. Depending on what type of writing. Not the same story what they did with Halloween 2018, but if they're trying to come from like that type of vibe, they trying to come from that type of realm, I wouldn't mind possibly seeing it.
We'll see.
But the only thing that's bad about that is what are you going to do different? That's it.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's not that dynamic of a character to actually expound upon. Sorry. I mean, I'll do respect.
Okay, Parko.
And you not want to go to summer camp.
It depends on the way they come with it, Parko. I get what you're saying, too. A found footage film, Crystal Lake.
It would, but I feel like they're going to drop the ball.
Yeah. So
but yes, I feel like that is weird that those two genres would go together, though.
It would. Especially, like I said, in the woods, Crystal Lake. You already got Blair Witch, everything, woods or whatever. Woods. But seeing the Jason Voorhees in the woods or whatever, but not really getting a good look at them, because you know when they do found footage, we ain't going to get no real exact good look at them. No. It's going to be somebody in a hockey mask. But if they make it intimidating and scary, nigga running around and not really getting them good looks at them, but he coming at your ass, it could be scary. But depending on what we're going to get from this, I don't know. This sounds like a money grab to me, honestly. They just sound like they've been trying to get the rights done so we can finally get something as far as a reboot done so we can get people back as far as who enjoy the series overall. It depends. Like I said, that first trailer going to give me everything I need to know. Hearing about a director, hearing who behind the camera, who writing, that'll give me the information I need to know to whether I want to get interested in this or not. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of reboots, and I don't know what they can do different. That's the only thing. Just like I'm looking forward to this Halloween ends. I'm hoping we're going to get something different.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, my gosh, man.
How they did so well with that.
Hey, Parko, that Jason X in space.
Bro, that killed.
Hey,
Like how he killed that chick though. That shit is. Brutal.
It's a guilty pleasure for me, Parko. Honestly, Jason X is a guilty pleasure. It's more funny than anything, though. It ain't scary at all. I feel you on that, though. Jason in space. All right, though. Y'all let me know, though, how y'all feel about possibly getting a Friday the 13th reboot. And let me know how y'all feeling about that. Let me see. Before we try to get back down here and finish our verses, let me see and make sure we went over everything in the bottom. As far as I know, we did. I know one more music one before I finish it off. Yeah, like we covered a couple things. Like I said, I wasn't gonna try to go too long tonight. If I ain't have to,
no,
I wanted to make sure I went over the most important thing. Parko, hey, what? Hold on, what year was these though? That was the Deep Cover Days, Lawrence Fishburne. That might have been. You right. All right, verses. Not last, but almost least.
Rap Crew song verses.
You said what?
I see you say Rap Crew.
Yeah, that's gonna be probably my last one.
Okay.
I think that's gonna make that probably my last one.
700 subs.
Best, yeah, shout out to everybody. Oh yeah, I gotta speak on that too as far as the 600 sub giveaway. We doing that next Friday. Like I said, Cash App. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Facebook group, Instagram, Twitter. Send me your Cash App info. And like I said, I'm gonna bless 2 people. Shout out to everybody that's been coming through. Only thing you got to do is be subscribed to the channel. You got to come through and check out Uncut Ishhh Talk, 9 p.m. Fridays, Eastern time, every Friday, because we be on here every Friday at 9 p.m. And other than that, possibly every 100 subscribers, I'm going to try to do a giveaway. Like I said, next time is going to be trying to be more of the card giveaways and shit like that. You know, like the... you know, whether it's money already on there or whether it's like the restaurant shit, Netflix card giveaways, hell, Peacock, I don't know, shit like that.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon, like that type of giveaways or whatever.
You talking about
I'm working on something.
The service, not the...
But I might even try to work on doing like physical content giveaways. A lot of people are going to do physical content no more, and a lot of people like to do collectibles. So I might try to do something like a certain DVD that I ain't opened up. I got certain things that, because I got that type of stuff. So I might try to do stuff like that. CDs that I ain't opened up, like straight up classic cassette CDs or whatever. So we might do stuff like that. I'll let y'all know though. But next episode, as far as episode 64, I'm doing a 600 sub giveaway. Once again, shout out to everybody who's been subscribing, checking us out on the lives or whatever. I do appreciate y'all coming through, checking out the content. And shout out to Nadia for continuing to come through and join me. We still doing Day of Them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I got to rewatch that again.
American Horror Story. Do you really want to rewatch that?
I got to get everything together that I want to do. You know how I am, man. Whether I like it or not, I'm always trying to give y'all the best of the best as far as reviews or whatever.
Look, I'm like, you really
I always try to come through with the best. That's what I'm saying. See, but
you see how I feel about it since I said that.
See? Okay, best fight for survival in a horror movie versus. We doing Army of the Dead versus The Descent. Best fight for survival in a horror movie versus Army of the Dead versus The Descent.
bad. I guess because it was so monotone, and I just kind of my eyes relaxed.
Oh, Lou
But
Boy
yeah,
said the
she
descent
was going.
immediately.
Did you just see her? She just stabbed them
Hold on.
elbows, sir.
I'm saying though, my girl was surrounded by zombies. With one person, one gun, and she in the middle shooting a John Wick type shit, heads, everything.
Bruh, that shit is impossible. That shit that she was doing was impossible.
She tactical. She might be used to that type of movement and what she doing or whatever. She
Bruh,
might come from a background.
You know what?
Being
You
in
know
the
what?
military
You
or
know
something
what?
like that.
I say that, and that's probably people
Training. Hey, I'm saying.
yeah, I know. But like, God, it's just like I couldn't imagine having to fight that many zombies. Like,
by the way, they didn't have no guns as far as them in the cave. They only had this shit that they was using as far as rock climbing or whatever they was doing.
Yeah, rock
pick
climbing
out.
supplies.
I think
Pickaxes.
Fighting creatures that they know nothing about. I got you. Best fight for survival in the horror movie versus. That's why I chose
Man, but she was going savage under the scene. She was biting them like I'm a.
Both.
You see how
that's good. That's what you're gonna do.
This is my life or yours. Fuck your life. She was really on some fuck your life shit. Like.
That's true. Man. Best fight for survival in the horror movie versus Army of the Dead versus The Descent.
But I do have to say, Army of the Dead, she had way more work to handle versus them blind ass bad. That's a lot of work. I'm not, and she wasn't even halfway out when we finished. Like
one bite, and she doing everything not to get bit in no type of places. Shout out to that scene. One of my favorite scenes in that movie. Shout out to Zack Snyder, who directed that Army of the Dead, Dave Bautista. The Descent though is one of my favorite horror movies though. Very, very paranoid movie. I love the build up of that movie because you don't know what's about to happen or when it's about to happen. But once they're in the cave, you just sitting there waiting. Every move they make, you shit. This one is about to happen. This one is about to happen. Oh, it don't happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Have you seen part 2?
No.
It's not as good as part 1, but it's all right.
I heard.
So you going with The Descent?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go with Army of the Dead.
I gotta go with Army of the Dead. The savagery that she was going through. But yeah, Army of the Dead.
I got you, little boy.
I was tired looking at her. Because all it took is one mistake, one, slip up.
Same with my girl in The Walking Dead. These everywhere.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It's with The Descent too. Because they wasn't like slow pacing. They was trying to eat their ass no matter what. Bite them, whatever. Not saying they're going to transform anything. That's another thing with them in The Descent. Even if they bite them, they might still be able to survive from that. Depending on if they bite their damn neck.
Unless they got rabies or something.
Oh, well. They ain't never go to that extent, though. They ain't never show if they ain't get a chance to. Nobody survived. Shout out to The Descent. So, I'm going with Army of the Dead. Best fight for survival in the horror movie versus Army of the Dead versus The Descent. I'm going Army of the Dead. The deal said The Descent. I see my shout out Lil Boy said The Descent. Let me know anybody else in the comment section who y'all going with.
She was popping eyeballs and shit. That's some savagery. Like, but I get it. Like I said, the whole zombie thing, because it's just like headshot. Fuck you.
But it's everything you got to do no matter what the situation is.
Yeah.
I got what you're saying. No weapons either. Like I said, using what's around you, your surroundings. Shout out to Prey. My bad, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, last but not least, like I said, we did an earlier versus with Cruz as far as Bad Boy versus Murder Inc. So I kind of wanted to go back and do a little nostalgia as far as Cruz. If I'm not mistaken, both of these crews went on tour together, by the way, too. I think it was a Rockefeller tour, something like that. Cash Money, Rough Riders.
Yes.
So we're doing
these niggas, man.
Nostalgia. Didn't they have like a little DVD that came out, Blackout Tour? Not Blackout Tour, but like a Blackout DVD, DJ Clue or something. It was like something that was going behind the scenes of the tour. We're talking about Method Man, Redman, Rough Riders, everybody, Cash Money, Murder Inc. I think even a couple of those people. Everybody, Rockefeller, everybody. But speaking of those verses, we're gonna do best rap crew versus. Well, you know I had to play song or something, didn't I? My bad, y'all. Well, I only had rap crew verses. Well, I guess I'm saying best song in a rap crew versus. Best song in a rap crew versus Cash Money versus Rough Riders. Best song in a rap crew versus Cash Money versus Rough Riders. Let's go.
On top of your girl. Daddy, what kind of nigga be bout nothing but wall? How about I call with a king and smoke a nigga like ball?
The hot boys, the hot boys.
We on fire.
The hot boys, the hot boys.
We on fire.
The hot boys, the hot boys.
We on fire.
The hot boys, the hot boys.
Ain't nothing y'all cowards could do. Got it. That's the reason now y'all players ain't got chips. Cause every time I turn around, you're on the lock. For those that's narrow, I just smack them with the. Give it to him at the light like Kane's cousin Harold. The Rough Riders. The Rough Riders. The Rough Riders. The Rough Riders.
Yeah. You talking about classic. DMX was on that song too. Locks. Well, D-Block, Locks on. It was the same thing at that time. Overall, Rough Riders. Cash Money, Hot Boys, of course, Turk, BG, Juvenile, Lil Wayne, everybody. Who y'all going with? Nostalgia, classic.
That's so hard.
Oh, shoot, shout out Lil Boy, New Orleans. Whoa, they. Whoa, they. I already know, Lil Boy. It is what it is. You going with Hot Boys. Cash Money. Understandable. Hometown team.
And
like I
you
said,
just really did a North versus South shit, too.
I'm from the South. We from the South. I'm down here. Cackalack. North Cackalack. You know what I'm saying? Like I said. Andre, Capcast, man. Pastor Troy. Everybody. Jeezy. Gucci's. Everybody, man. The South. Hell, even around that time, P.D. Pablo. We had somebody down here that repping North Carolina. Like, Carolina Blue. But I was that individual that was listening to a lot of New York music at the time. With that being said, I was on the Cash Money. I was on everybody, Big Timers. Them niggas that had the best lyrics. But shit, many fresh beats. Baby coming on there. Sitting there and you see alligator seat, sitting down and let it bite your butt. Like, that was the style at that time. But
it worked.
But Rough Riders. That was it.
Ooh,
Rough Riders compilation volume 1. That's the same CD that got Jigga, what's my motherfucking name? With that being said, both of those are birth classics as far as the Hot Boys album, Cash Money, and Rough Riders compilation volume 1. That's the same one with Juvenile being featured on that Rough Riders single with Drag On, Down Bottom.
Gonna get this shit for my situation.
Another reason why I had to choose these two.
Right.
I gotta go with Rough Riders with all that being said. Like I said, I'm from the South. I was listening to a lot of New York music at that time.
It's
Busta Rhymes, Wu-Tang Clan,
for me to choose.
goddamn Noriega, CNN, come on, man. I gotta go with the
It's
Rough
so
Riders.
hard for me to choose.
DMX
So hard.
early in his stages too. I gotta go with DMX.
What?
I'm going Rough Riders though. Best song, rap crew versus Cash Money versus Rough Riders. I'm going Rough Riders. What's up, Nadia? Shout out to Lil Boy, New Orleans. Whoa, they.
It's
Hometown
so hard.
team. Going with Hot Boys, Cash Money.
It's so hard.
I understand, man. I understand. That's why I chose these two. I always try to put a little bit of work in as far as these verses go, make them hard as possible.
Am I going specifically off of this song? I'm gonna go Cash Money because
okay.
Like you,
It's still a classic song. Maybe look,
yeah.
I got that one particular verse. Not saying I think that was Turk too, by the way. Not saying that wasn't a classic verse. It might have been Turk or BG, but you know, Juvenile, Lil Wayne on this track too. So them two particular artists at the time, getting those verses might have changed. But I get it because you got to understand coming in and having Jadakiss rapping leading into the chorus off of Rough Riders.
Don't get me wrong. I had Lil Wayne Lights Out album, but I also had the Rough Riders albums. Like I had Rough Riders albums. I had Juvenile's album. Like, yeah, so.
Swizz Beatz was like one of my favorite producers in the early 90s, man. But yes.
Dang.
Best song on the Rap Crew versus Cash Money versus Rough Riders. I'm going Rough Riders. The deal said Cash Money. Shout out to Lil Boy in the comments. Hometown team New Orleans. He said Cash Money. Hot Boys. Let me see. Other than that, I think that's all we have for the night. Like I said, we don't want to go keep y'all on here 3 hours a night. I know exactly what I want to talk about tonight. I know what we want to talk about. More than anything, like I said, Game and what he had going on his new album. Like I said, Irv Gotti and everything he got going on. Saying if he gonna actually stop the obsession now. Hey, that Murder Inc. story, doc, it ain't bad though. It keeps you in tune. You want to see what's next. It makes you say, okay, what's gonna happen next? Even though you know kind of the story. And more than anything, I'm waiting on that 50 Cent episode. You know, you already know. I'm waiting for y'all to lie. I'm waiting for to see what the lies they're gonna bring in that episode. You already know. I write my life. You write what you seen in gangster movies. All right.
Anyway,
I ain't gonna.
Hold on. I heard Gang
what's wrong with the deal?
on that too.
I got you. I know what's up with the deal. See, man, you don't want to. You don't do it no more. That's what it is. You don't want to do it no more. You don't want to throw the M up no more. All right.
This is why you
anything.
This is why you don't. Exactly, it did. That hurt you. I'm trying to. This is why you don't put your pain on the internet, and this is why you go to therapy. Because now we're gonna make fun of you, Irv. We're gonna make fun of you.
Irvin, Gotti, goddamn mob ties.
Go to therapy.
Oh, you already know, Lil Boy raised the cane in Power Book 3. I almost want to ask him, did like do a little binge Saturday and say, you don't want to binge? You don't want to binge Power? No. You got the Stars app, don't you?
I got the extension package on my Hulu.
I got you, Lil Boy. Though I'm gonna do a little Power recording. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that because we trying to do something.
We got P.
We gotta talk. What we gonna be doing on Sunday? Oh, this the last one.
We got
though.
the paint. The paint.
This the last one Sunday. As far as this Sunday, but Power also coming on. But I got a review. I'm gonna get y'all. You know, Power was before the pink. So we was in Truth before we was in the pink. And any of my Power fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. But then we was in Truth first.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Not saying I don't want to go.
Now we down where the valley where the hoes be naked. We gotta figure out which one of these hoes gonna make it out alive. Cause I'm starting to suspect everything. Cause can I give you a theory real quick? I'm gonna give you a little P Valley.
Oh man, what's up?
So
to everybody P Valley.
Shit looking too good for Mercedes. It's looking good. It's looking up. Like everybody giving her flowers and she's feeling good. I feel
ain't nothing happening to Mercedes. Don't need to do that.
But what if somebody stopped something from happening to Mercedes?
Possibly man.
Yeah. See, that's the
man be the sacrifice. I've been talking about.
You said it, and because I was it just seemed because I mean, she feel like she took the life, so spoiler
that being heard, that switch over.
Yeah.
Possibly Jimmy Bones even having something to do with that. And remind me, I got to get my skits ready. Jimmy Bones, he got to make an appearance this season finale. Jimmy Bones will be making an appearance on the season finale. By the way, shout out to the TV Commission, Brillo, the Bit Review, Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content. You know they going to have something. But once again, we trying to possibly work on doing a collaboration. I'm going to see what's going on. I got to reach out to them. But if we even don't, everybody making sure y'all come check us all out. We all going to have something. We all going to have something. Everybody always got a different opinion. So, we're going to have our opinion. They're going to have their opinion. But everything is a collaboration. TV Commission is a big family. We trying to do something together. More than anything, we're trying to push something forward as far as people coming together, especially Black YouTubers. Not saying everybody's not doing something good as far as positivity. More than anything, working together and seeing us doing something as far as seeing us push forward or whatever. But I want to make sure y'all give a recommendation as far as checking out their content. The TV Commission, JH review, Brillo the Big review, Pretty Girl Little Trap content, Mushella, and everybody. But other than that, if we don't get to do that collaboration, me and the deal will be through live Sunday. We will be through season finale, big show. We coming through. Other than that, Saturday, They of Them review. We got that coming. I hope y'all gonna come in and tune in. I don't know.
Why you keep trying to avoid?
I ain't trying to avoid it. I just feel like, do y'all want to see that?
Dude,
I don't want nobody.
I feel like it's worth talking about. Okay. I don't know if people care about it though. I don't know how many people have actually seen it either because it's also on Peacock.
Speaking of Peacock, if you haven't seen the Black Phone, it's on there now.
Okay, yay.
Yeah.
I guess because you was just like,
what, the Black Phone?
Yeah, you gave it a kind of.
It just wasn't. It wasn't a horror movie. It was a thriller.
It wasn't giving.
You check it out and let me know. Then we'll see what's up. But other than that, They of Them, we coming through live. Nadia said she influenced me to want to do the live review, so I'm gonna do it.
I'm just saying this is we can keep it short, get 45 minutes. It seems like y'all you want to give it. That's
I'm gonna check it out again. Like that's why I said I gotta rewatch it.
It's a short watch. It feels short.
That's the thing too. That's why I said I ain't got no problem with watching it. I don't mind. So They of Them.
They could have made it. Could they have made it longer? Look, that's a question to ask. Could they have made it longer? Was it worth making it longer?
No.
If you could have made it to a series?
No. Maybe it would have been better as a series, possibly, depending on. But if the same people who did the movie, no.
Do you feel like it was rushed?
Maybe.
See, that's what I mean. Like, couldn't it have been a series? Because then it could have been.
This would have been better made as American Horror Story. To me, in my opinion, it would have been better made as an American Horror Story.
Yeah, because they could have.
I would have.
You mean like they the same length, but an American Horror Story, or like a series, like a
maybe even like that? Yeah, a whole series based on this serial killer and them trying to be reformed or whatever. As far as gay or whatever, trying to be turned straight. I would have liked the series doing it this same formula, even having Kevin Bacon in there. But
yeah, I feel what you're saying. Because American Horror Story would have made that shit go deep. We still ain't over the last
there ain't nothing deep about American Horror Story gonna do shit. They're gonna try to go over the top like they did with this previous episode. That's we might do a collaboration. Should we do that? Like kind of bend them both in. They Them was a movie, so I ain't gonna do that. As far as American Horror Story, the previous episode, we're gonna record that. We're gonna do that though. We're gonna still do that.
American
it ain't gonna be long.
Like
I said, 10, 15 minutes.
American Horror Stories is playing on people's biggest fear right now.
If you say, yeah, somewhat, but how was they ahead of time? They didn't know about monkeypox. That shit was disgusting. It wasn't.
Did they not know about monkeypox beforehand?
You talking about gagging that slither, American Horror Story. Like, what are we doing? Like, this
I
ain't it.
Keep pausing it. I had to keep pausing it. I was like, I don't know how to feel right now. And then my dumb ass tried to eat. Like, I had finished eating and then I had went back to eat
if you want to ask me,
and I was like,
am I still more uncomfortable with watching Nope and seeing being dissected with the alien? Yeah, I'm still more unsettled with that. I am. I'm just sorry. I am.
Dissected.
Yes, dissected. This nigga shitting blood. He's
dissected.
The alien.
Digested.
Once he eat them first, though, he gonna digest them, but they go.
Same difference.
That's what I'm saying. Because he not technically eating them, but damn, they dissolving in this nigga. They melting in him. Like I can't get over that. I'm sorry. If y'all don't seen Nope, I cannot get over the fact that he's dissolving them inside of him. My bad if y'all ain't seen Nope, spoilers. You gotta check it out, Lou boy. It's on Peacock. You check it out, come through. We're gonna do a live review tomorrow, Saturday. After I get on, we're gonna do a live review. Come check it out. Speaking of, I gotta set that up. I set it up tomorrow. Anyway, that's pretty much all we have for tonight. Let us know how y'all felt about the topics as far as Irv Gotti, his obsession over Ashanti, not letting it go after 20 plus years. Ezra Miller, do he need to be replaced? Are y'all going to support the Flash movie if it comes out? Let me know in the comment section. And do y'all want to see Idris Elba in this DC film or possible series playing Bloodsport? Jamie Foxx, Spawn, are y'all ready for this? The Strangers, 3 new movies. Are y'all ready to see them come back in the new trilogy? And last but not least, Friday the 13th, are we ready to see this? And New Music Friday, Drillmatic, is this album of the year? Pusha T, Future, who else? Kendrick Lamar. Like,
yeah, that's all I say. Kendrick
what's
Lamar.
going on? Is the game coming in with that sneaker peek, that sneak attack? He coming in with the late fadeaway.
Are you talking about
Kobe.
rap? You talking about rap album of the year? Rap
The
album
last shot,
of the year.
2 seconds left. I'm just saying. Kobe. Rest in peace of the Black Mamba. But yes, is the game coming in with it? 30 tracks. Are we giving him that? I'm just saying. I'm feeling it. We got to make, next week, we're going to have to make this conversation come back after we done played the track and sit with the album again. Then I'm going to go back and listen to Kendrick again. Then I'm going to give Future some more play. Because like I said, Future in these singles, Love You Better, goddamn, Wait on You, Wait for You.
But the album, his album is not as solid. It's still, the album itself is not
to
as
me,
solid.
it is. And this was the first time I was like, nah, this ain't like in the argument of album of the year. But sitting with it, him dropping these singles and me going back and giving it another listen, it's like, I don't know. Shout out to Future. What's the name of the album? I'm Not Gonna Wait on You. What's the I forgot. It's something, but it's toxic. It's very toxic name of the album. As far as Future.
Look, I was about to say the one
King.
is Drake album. I was about to say, honestly, never mind. No.
Nah.
No, what is it? What is Future album that
I Never Liked You. I think that's what it was. I Never Liked You. Yeah. Shout out to the title. See, that alone give him like album of the year. I Never Liked You. You thought it was something, but it wasn't even it.
I feel like you are reaching with those statements.
Anyway,
Opa for what?
No, matter of fact, I was about to say that. Y'all up, City Girls up. Shanti gave y'all that.
What's wrong with this nigga? That's your man. That's your man. 20 years.
You see that?
20 years, and somebody still make you that mad. Go to council.
I was sitting at home watching the NBA package. And we were sitting there listening to him like he be playing a movie role or some scene or something from a movie. Like, oh shit, what's about to happen next? This shit sound intense. The moderator come on. Nelly's coming in with Ashanti. That's how I found out. While I'm at home with my kids married and she up there cooking dinner. And I put the kids in bed.
Stop adding that extra sauce on that. He said he was not married at the time of him and Ashanti being. What are you waiting for, huh? I'm going off his words. That's what he said.
Nah,
we don't.
Irv know what he was doing, and Irv know what he was being. All right, man. Shout out to everybody that came through tonight. Shout out to everybody who participated in the verses like they always do as far as commenting and everybody who was in the comment section. Like I said, 600 sub giveaway. Working on next week. Send me your Cash App information. I'm going to try to bless 2 people. Like I said, shout out to, and I appreciate everybody who's been subscribing. We at 600 subs. We're working on 700 subs. Hopefully before the end of the year, 1,000. That wow. Shout out to Brillo. Y'all make sure y'all hop over there to Brillo the Brit Review. He almost at 1,000 subscribers, so he can hit that sub, get that ad revenue, monetization. He would do a lot of good content too, a lot of good content. He worked on a lot of good trivia games or whatever. He put a lot of work into his content, and that's what I'm trying to say. So it's worth the watch, basically. Pretty Girl Loves Trap content and what she's doing. Make sure y'all go check her out. JH Review, he just did a Drillmatic reaction. Y'all go check him out. Other than that, K-Dot, Perk Minded, he just did a review on American Horror Story, the game album. He just did a review on Bodies, which we still got to get a chance to check out. Be on the lookout
I'm
for
gonna
that
need that
review
to come
later
on
on.
streaming. I'm not paying to see that. I'm gonna need that to come out on
Fall.
stream.
We're gonna try to do that when we get a chance to check
Fall.
that out as far as fall. Yeah,
Oh,
fall.
fall.
Yeah, fall.
Fall.
You know, that's what we really want to check out and see. Paranoia movie. Goddamn anxiety. Goddamn.
Hey, I got anxiety
Stressful
too. I
time.
think.
That remind me of Tremors when they was like, "Why you won't get down? Why you sitting?" Y'all remember the scene when the old buddy would come down, motherfuckers on the ground. I ain't coming down. But anyway, other than that, tomorrow, Saturday, They Them live review. Sunday, season finale, P Valley. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been checking us out. Y'all been coming through showing some love for them P Valley live reviews. Definitely come through. We doing something big for that. I'm gonna try to holler at the TV commission to see if we can do a lot of collaboration. If we don't, it will be in the deal coming through and make sure we give y'all the best that we can as far as the season finale review. It's a lot going down, man. I don't want to be crying. Ernestine is still in the hospital. Little Murder done what he did. Man, we still at the Pink. We're gonna let y'all know what we got coming though. But anyway, make sure y'all come check it out this weekend as far as They and Them Saturday and P Valley Sunday.
Sean ain't escaped yet. We need her out. We need her out and
We
live.
don't know. We still don't know what's going on with
that.
that. This Keyshawn get out. We don't know. Miss Mississippi. But other than that,
She gonna be Miss North Carolina.
I'll let y'all know if we're gonna do day shift too. As far as the Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg, Netflix vampire movie. We're gonna see what's about that as far as Monday, possibly. But other than that, if you watch me on YouTube, make sure y'all hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. This is the road to 700 subscribers. Make sure you hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload new videos. Shout out to my co-host Nadia for coming through and joining me like she always do. Taking her time to come through and join me, knowing we got a lot of things going on, busy lives, kids and everything, school back. So it's going to be a lot hectic that's going on. Well, anyway, besides that, prayers to the parents too. Prayers to the kids and everybody going back to school. Make sure y'all be safe out here.
Teachers.
Yes.
Prayers
to the teachers too. Make sure, hey, I'm lying. Well, anyway, other than that, make sure you follow us on Twitch, Low Key Cave. Other than that, audio version will be out later. Appreciate everybody that came through in the comment section. Other than that, we out.
Hey.